Question 406. 406. That's in the make you uncomfortable section. Let's see. That's what we want to feel here at the end. No, actually, this is a meta question. These are somewhat fun. What stereotypical role would your character play in a high school alternative universe if they attended a normal American high school? Nerd, jock, bully, goth, etc. All right, so we'll throw that into chat. Actually, a good one. While you ruminate on this question, would anybody, for a recapspiration, like to sum up what happened last week? It was simple, but there was some nuance there as well. If you are interested in this opportunity, please roll a d20 in the chat. Otherwise, I will try my best to sum up what happened last time. Going once. Going twice.
I mean, okay, good.
Oh, okay. And what happened last time?
Previously on Nightfall, we come back to us inside Panther's hideout, the Amber hideout, called it now. And we sort of have a discussion about what are we going to do next, who's dark power we're going to talk to, try and deal with next, as well as sort of figure out the impacts, what that means. So with the help of Exanther and kind of going through and talking about the dark powers, what he knows about, we learned a little bit more about the one that's affecting Wayne and the one that's affecting we also so with that there was a bit of a discussion about which one to go to next. It ends up being we're to deal with Wayne's first. So we head after because we've already rested, we're already dealing with the effects of our rest. We headed down back into the temple, the vaults where the dark powers are being kept. You go through and go to the vault room where Norganthus, the Finger of Oblivion, is, as well as I believe another one who's not her name, but apparently she's the person that wants to destroy all evil to the point where she becomes evil herself because everything else is. Kind of reminds me of the Lady of the Lake from King Arthur, of what he talked about. And I believe there was one other one that was in there. Either way,
it's fine. Nobody's connected to that one. That's okay.
I'm pretty sure that's one that's Jason's connected.
No, Jason's connected to Vaughn, the evasive. The
okay,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and so we steel ourselves, get ready, and Wayne goes in there to activate the Ganthus. He makes the choice of trying to fight back, move the corruption that's in him. So the monster, this dark power, manifests itself inside of its room and then kills Wayne. After Wayne gets some pretty good shots on him, but in the end, he just.
I mean, he did get 2 crits off.
Two really good shots on him. So in retaliation, he just killed Wayne and then absorbed him into ooze. So we're dealing with this thing that has constantly spewing oozes that people have been calling black pudding, which I don't know why they call them pudding. Like, no one eats. I don't think anybody wants to eat this. But weird slime monsters, and he
A guy on Tuesday wants to eat it. That's for sure. Keep going. Keep going.
There's a so we have a pitch battle. A lot of it him teleporting around and making oozes, and we're having a hard time just getting close to him because there's so many oozes. At one point, we kind of sort of trap him in a room, but he just makes oozes that come out of the room, under the door frame. We make a wall of fire inside the room to try and cook him down. At least that's what Strahd did. And then all of a sudden, he sort of turned into like a mist and I guess flew into the room. Haven't seen him since. So both Norganthus and Strahd are inside this room with a wall of fire that's cooking both. Maybe, I'm not sure. Also, during that time, Rahadin also gets gooified and absorbed. Well, no, I don't think he's been absorbed yet. I think he's just been gooified. Either way,
totally by accident.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a complete accident.
He ran up ahead through some magic and got hurt, and then it killed him. Thing seems to be very, very tough. So, I guess in desperation, for some reason, Jason had to turn around, run inside the room, and touch one of the other dark powers. I believe it's the one about the lady who wants to destroy evil. That's where we left off. But running inside there, touching it.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. All right. Take your DM inspiration. No, your recap inspiration. Even better. Alrighty. So, if anybody would like to answer this question for a D12, no, you're not D12, D10, Bardic, go ahead and roll into chat. Holy shit. All right, a nat 20 from Robin, going once, going twice. All right, Robin Keller, what high school trope would you be?
So I think Robin would be like, she's not like, she is the trope of like the quiet kid, I think, who's like really good at a lot of things, but like keeps her head down. Like she wouldn't be a jock kind of person right offhand, and she wouldn't be, like a theater kid or that kind of thing either. She'd be like the one who's like there going through the day, getting home, that kind of thing. She is starting to kind of, had started coming into her own through being here in Barovia, but kind of setting that aside, if without this journey, that's how she would just be doing.
Okay, fair enough. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC that you've met during the campaign.
Taylor rolled next highest, so we can ask Taylor, I guess.
Taylor, you willing to answer?
Yeah, Taylor would be the ditzy theater kid.
The ditzy theater kid. All right, I can see it. Good stuff. All right, Robin, I will add this boof to you. Let's see. Vaxpiration. And now we have to go in there. And we got to deal with this thing. So let's go to the west side of the basement, where a pitched battle is waging across several chambers of the dungeon. And wait. There was one thing that happened at the very end of the session, and was that included in your report?
What, the Jason touching the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said at the end. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. Then let's see. Bring everybody over. All right, we're in initiative. Do we know? Oh, it was Jason was starting the thing off, right? Or Jason
Yeah,
was in the middle of Jason's turn?
Yes, it was Jason's
Okay.
turn. He touched the thing, and that's when we ended.
Oh, nice. Okay. It's been a week. So, all right, cool. Your recap is definitely appreciated. All right. Mine would have been watching the video from last week at 4x speed with subtitles turned on, and then just sort of randomly picking things that might have happened as I scrub through. All right, cool. Let me grab some music. We're halfway through the fight, so we'll change out the music here. All right, Jason, you run up and you touch the thing.
That I do.
Okay. All right. As you touch the thing, the voice in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, it says, "Champion, do you take up my blade in the battle against evil?"
Let's slay some evil.
All right, you see the surface of the crystalline like chunk of amber ripple as though it is water, and you see the hilt of an ancient sword rise up out of it. And the voice says, "Take destiny into your hand and know that I fight beside you, champion."
I will draw the sword from the stone.
All right. It slides easily from the stone, and it feels perfect in your grip. You have held and fought with a great many weapons in your life, before coming to Barovia and after, but nothing feels as right in your hand as this blade. You know that with this weapon, you could vanquish any evil, even the ones others refuse to see. You also unlock all 4 tiers of Vaughn the Evasive's abilities. But there is a little bit of, you know, yourself that is lost in the process. You definitely have been love bombed and have changed your political party to your new significant others, and you know they're vegans, so you never really like steak anyways, and you know they go to church 3 times a week, but that's good, right? You love church. It's one of those situations. You definitely feel a willingness to sacrifice a lot of who you are to make this relationship work.
It's for the better.
For the greater good, one might say.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that you are the champion of good, I mean, what are you gonna do? Should I change it to like the Power Rangers music when they're like finally got the Megazord showing up, or I feel like this music kind of captures that. All right. What are you gonna do now?
All right. It was my full movement to get over here.
Yep. And it was an action to activate the thing, and then
Yes.
interact to pull out the weapon.
All right.
So
I guess I just turn back towards the open hall, knowing what I gotta do.
Okay.
And I will pass to Victor.
All right. Robin, Anne, and Taylor, and Barnaby, all of you witness this event. All right, and you said, I mean, it didn't look evil. It looked like heroic. Like he like pulled it out, and then he was like fucking He-Man slash Thundercats in it over there. The sword held high above his head, and like light was
I don't trust this place.
light was gleaming off of the blade. Like, I mean, it's pretty cool. The sword shines like it's sort of like a combination like Excalibur, but if Excalibur was also a lightsaber. Yeah, all right. Who did you pass to,
I feel
Jason?
like part of his skin starts to sizzle a little bit.
Yeah, Barnaby definitely would see that sword and be like, well, that's not a good thing. That's not a great sword. But Barnaby, you would also connect that it is probably a great sword for dealing with Norganis, the Finger of Oblivion. All right, so Jason, you passed to Barnaby, you said?
No, Victor.
Victor, okay.
Yep.
All right.
We don't pass the evil.
Fair. All right. Victor sees you across the room, sees what you have done. He has a grim look on his face, but I guess he understands what you needed to do. He has decided that if the whole world crumbles down around us, that's fine. He's going to rest and get his spells back after this, so we're just burning it all, baby. He is going to go ahead and, to try to mitigate some of these puddings, he's going to chuck a fireball. Anne, are you okay with a fireball?
Pass it. I did lose some. Hopefully I can pass it.
Okay. Robin, are you okay with a fireball?
Not really, because I'm
No,
susceptible to fire.
What he meant to say is he will cast a 4th level magic missile. That's what he will do.
No, that's a lot of acid.
Oh, hold on. All right, Jesus. All right, he's going to move over here. And he's going to look at, he's going to see that one right there that's not next to anybody. He's going to ask Taylor, can you see him from here? The creature, the Finger of Oblivion.
It's right on the other side of that wall.
Alright, he's going to burn a 2nd level spell. It's a Misty Step. What the fuck is that? Why is there a glowing, is it, oh man.
Yeah, I think the effect
Is it
of this place makes it weird.
Okay, I was like, is it a mini game now? Do I have to click the button at the right time or I don't get to teleport? So you get teleport over here, he can see it. Now he will drop a 4th level magic missile. And he will direct 2 of them at the pudding and the rest at the Finger of Oblivion. Alright. Let's see. So the first 2... Why did it roll like that? What the... Oh, it added all of them at the end? Hate that. Okay. So this pudding dies from the 2 magic missiles. And then 5, 7, 9, 12. Alright, 12 damage goes to Norganis, Finger of Oblivion. And that is all of Victor's action economy. Alright, it says here this dude's got 2 more legendary actions on his character sheet. Does that sound right? That
I mean, we
kinda
passed
sounds
him.
right.
We passed him
Yeah.
really early in the. We made him lose a lot
Okay.
of legendary actions by passing it.
Alright, fair enough. Let's see. Victor's gonna pass to Barnaby, but before Barnaby goes, Norganis, the Finger of Oblivion, is gonna go, and he is going to use. Let's see. Who's within 30 feet of him? Just you 2, huh? Alright. Let's see. He will move here.
Can you do that with the
Into the
legendary?
fire?
With what?
The legendary?
Oh, right. My bad. Let's see. Well, he can dash, but I don't know if he just wants to move. Okay.
And also, isn't that a wall of air force going on?
Oh,
there?
in here. Yeah.
A wind tunnel right here.
Yeah.
Just difficult
All right.
terrain, right? Unless you start your turn.
Fine.
Yeah, if you're moving into it or away from it, or no, into it. If you move away from it, you're fine. But if you're moving into it,
All right. You guys have convinced me. He'll just summon more puddings.
no, can he
All right.
move?
one more pudding. It's good. Here we go. I was like, I'll get in position for this other move, but nah, we'll just get more puddings. All right. So this pudding would appear right there. All right, and roll into the initiative. Let's see. You're in a gust of wind situation. Let's see. Any creature in the line. Each creature that starts its turn. Okay, so it's not yet. All right. To you, Barnaby. And Barnaby, oftentimes my NPCs are names with like a rough set of stats to support them. But since you're playing as Barnaby, I went ahead during prep and I fleshed out Barnaby to be a fully functional druid. So you should see actual things on his sheet now besides druid stuff? Question mark.
Well, this is no time to speak with animals, son. So, yes, I'm gonna move the moonbeam.
Well, I mean, you do have this. Just saying.
I mean, you say what you will about it. It's come in handy a couple times this campaign.
All right, so you're gonna move. You're gonna use your action to move your thing. Do you want to move it into the room with him? Like there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Ooh, I think the cold black pudding would have to make a dex save against the wall of fire, which of course it gets a natural 20 on. Oh my god. All right.
Well rested.
Yeah, of course, that's what it's gonna pick. All right, so it gets some temp HP, but then wall of fire. And that's going to be a default wall of fire, so it's going to be 5d8. There we go. Alright, so 22, 6 half, so it ended up healing itself. That's fantastic. Alright, continue, Barnaby. You have some more movement and a bonus action.
Not sure what I can do with the bonus action as
Yeah,
a druid.
Not much, man, not much.
Yeah,
Cast Shillelagh.
Well, Barnaby's already got Shillelagh cast. He's got the. This is what is it? Shillelagh staff. There it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Then what's he gonna do for his bonus action?
Healing word. Or bolster his friends. Or make a recall knowledge check. There's a lot of things you can do with bonus actions. Not raw, but in our game.
alright, Barnaby's gonna run over behind Robin and, I mean, do you want a healing word, Robin?
I mean, I
Would
would
you like
hate
a
one.
bolster? Alright. Let's see, yeah.
I mean, bro, you can healing word from across the street. You don't gotta be all up somebody's back to do it.
Yeah, but I've got a meat shield in front of me.
Fair.
Have you considered wild shaping into a spider?
Oh,
Yeah,
he
but
has he has the special NPC change shape ability. He transforms into a beast or elemental with a challenge rating of 6 or less.
I don't have a healing word
Yeah.
on here.
Okay, but he has to do it as an action, I believe. Oh, you don't have healing word? Shit.
No?
Oh, all right. Then I lied to you. All right, he has nothing to do with this bonus action then.
Alright. I'll just...
like a real
bolster.
druid.
yeah,
Bolster.
I'll
alright.
bolster. I'll bolster
Who you got a
Robin.
bolster? All right, Robin, +1 to your next dice roll. Barnaby, who are you passing to?
I will pass to... Eloise is in kind of a dicey spot, isn't she?
She's not doing great.
Okay, I'll pass to Eloise so she can try and
All right.
remediate that.
Norganus sits on his last, or its last legendary action. You pass to Eloise. Eloise is going to heal herself because you know what? If the healer dies, what was it all for, anyways? In fact, she's gonna climb up the stairs first, just in case some fucky counterspelling happens. Then she will cast it. All right, and let's see. She'll before she leaves, she'll bolster Barnaby. So Barnaby will have +1 to his next roll. Then she'll go up the stairs. All right. She's gonna pass to Strahd. All right. As she passes to Strahd, Taylor, you look in the room and you see the wall of fire begin to swirl on the back wall there. and you can see the spattered remains of, well, I guess you really can't see with all the fire and everything, but you would see like all of the ooze, the blood and the debris on the ground begins lifting up, and as the fire begins to churn and swirl, it turns into like a whirlpool of flame, and begins sucking all of the blood and ooze and debris from the room into it. As it hits the wall of fire in this swirling vortex, the fire changes color into a sort of lime green, and then you see creatures begin to pour out from a portal.
Okay. What kind of creatures?
They look like demons. So they are vaguely like ape or simian shaped, but with a lot of like insectile type features. Their flesh looks rotten and decayed, and it looks like there's like these sort of stony, like granite-like scab formations that form like an armor over its broken and deformed body. Each of them opens up their mouth in sort of a like a predator alien kind of cry, and you see the mouth stretched wide, revealing an inner mouth that does not match the outer mouth. And they roll into initiative. Alright. OOC, you guys learned that summoning things, especially things like this, is ill-advised in Barovia, because they can be summoned in, but they cannot return. Right, they cannot return. So generally, that puts them in an ill temper. So let's see what happens. All right, Strahd will pass to, I guess, the first one. Irritable. Irritable and unreliable. The two best things you could have done.
He's gotta make a DC 18 strength save.
Okay. As it appears, he's gonna make a DC 18 strength save. He's gonna use magic resistant. Try to make the save. It does.
He's okay.
Alright, it's gonna lumber forward, and it is going to... let's see... I guess it will just target this guy, the big boy. And it will attack with... is this the Claw Bite monster? I think it's the Claw Bite monster. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, it has an aura around it. That's probably not good. Alright, as the creature begins moving, you see it begin to vent a toxic gas from its body.
So this is kind of interesting because I think gust of wind, a gust disperses gas or vapor and it extinguishes flames or candles. So I don't know how you'd want to rule it. This is constantly spewing it.
Let's see.
I feel like the wind would push it away from the door at least.
Yeah, I can say that. Nausea and gas surrounds it. Each creature that starts to turn within 10 feet of it must succeed on Constitution save throw or be poisoned until the end of its next turn. So yeah, while it's in there, that's fine. Let's see. It will... That's just a passive. So it will use its multi-attack and makes 3 attacks. And this is a pretty exciting monster. 3 attacks, it's going to make 1 claw attack, a bite attack, and then another claw attack.
Claw by claw.
Claw by claw. Wow.
Yeah, mixing it up just a little bit.
There's no way this monster's in the monster manual.
I thought this was a slam. I thought it was a slam monster.
No. Let's see. What's it got here?
A monster in disguise.
Oh, nice. Okay. It's gonna hit with the claw for 26. All right. Let's see. And then it's going to, I guess, check for a critical. I don't think there's any slashing criticals that could possibly hurt a slime god, but we'll find out. Let's see. Nope. All right. And then it's going to attack again with a bite. That is not going to hit. And then it's going to attack with a claw. That is going to come up short of its armor class. Let's see. Finally. Oh, it's going to end its turn in the wall of fire. So it will make
And the moonbeam.
And the moonbeam. So
Yeah,
moonbeam is
yeah.
what? Constitution? Alright. Alright, so 26 against the moonbeam, 17 against the wall of fire. If you could give me a 2d10 over there, Barnaby. Alright. The creature seems to be resistant to fire, so take a quarter of that. It is not resistant to radiant, but not vulnerable to radiant. So it just takes half of that. Alright. Okay. And that is the creature's turn, I believe. Let's see. Alright. Since Norganus can't steal, it's going to pass to Unreliable. Norganus will use its last action to legendary action teleport. Alright, so let's see. What can you see, homie? Alright. It will disappear and reappear over here. Alright. Unreliable is up. Let's see. It is going to use its leap action. Sort of like a giant humanoid bullfrog. It is going to run forward and then... Oh, okay. If it means that much to you. Here you go. 28?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. It's gonna leap over to here.
Did it like break through the walls?
It's a large door and a huge creature. It could jump through the door. Isn't it? Oh no, you're right. It's a small door. Oh shit. Damn. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I'm okay with it breaking through the wall. Just
No. It's okay. You could continue to DM me for the rest of the campaign, Dom. It's been great. I just want you to know. All right. Well, yeah, the creature just sits there and gets burnt up by fire. That's the end of its turn. Here's the saving throw. All right. Takes a quarter. All right. It will pass to cold black pudding. The cold black pudding will move out of the room. Oh, right.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick, man.
No, that's cool. All right, it fails. I don't. Let's see. It can
It's
move into other people's
15 feet.
All right, 15 feet, and then difficult terrain. So it would go. Let's see. 10, and then another 10. So it just makes it to there, and that will be the creature's turn. It is out of both effects, I think, as it ends its turn. All right. It will pass to generous black pudding.
Does it have to do anything with the poison from the monster?
Good question. Let's see. It does have to make a save against the poison. Here we go. But it makes the save. Also, it wouldn't, Dom, because it was already argued that the gas was being pushed back away from you guys by the gust of wind. All right, let's see. Generous is up. All right. Generous will move to here. And then it will target Robin and attack Robin. Here we go. 19 with the flank.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, here's some damage. 22.
What type of damage is it?
It's bludgeoning. It should calculate. It's bludgeoning and acid, excuse me. So 7 bludgeoning and 15 acid.
I'll take.
All right, going into round 5. Do you want to steal?
Yes, please.
All right. You're up.
Did sorry, I'm just looking at my Boon of the Wraith. I think that gives me half on acid. Alright, perfect. Okay, let's see here. So I think since this thing has just popped in here right next to me, I probably just need to do some damage to it. If possible. Alright. Yeah, I guess I will attack it with the spear.
Okay, that definitely hits. Are you going for the one here or the one between you and Anne?
The one by Victor.
Okay.
That's past bloodied.
All right, yeah, both of those are going to hit. All right, it takes damage and damage, but it's still holding on, near death.
Let's see. All right. Just need to see if I have any bonus actions that can help me at this point. I think that is going to be all I can do on this turn. Alright, so let me do a read here real quick. Arena will pop out. I guess she's just going to try to shoot that same ooze to see if we can kill it here to start with.
That is going to hit.
All right. She's going to do an additional amount of damage because of her champion's smite.
All right, with that extra damage, that will finish off this creature. As it does, it bursts and dies. And I forgot to give you the acid damage from the previous attacks. So here's the first attack from Robin, second attack from Robin, and then the attack from Irenia. And that would be at Robin, Barnaby, and Victor. So 1 acid, 6 acid, 3 acid.
Right.
So like 10 if you don't have resistance. Yep. Okay. Irenia, I believe, has a second shot.
She
because of multi-attack? Yep.
Yeah, I guess she will. Yeah. I guess she'll shoot at the other ooze because I think she has a better chance of hitting it than the hand of. Whatever.
Undoubtedly. 12 is going to hit because ooze. And it takes 7 points of damage plus an extra 7 points of radiant damage. Alright, and then it does explode acid. 2 damage to Irritable, Anne, and Robin. Irritable is resistant to acid. Oh. Nope. No. Wrong demon. It takes full damage from the acid. Alright. And Irenia, you have become the prime target in the battle? Question mark? No. It says you just have 2 yellow dots. So you're only now becoming a target. Okay, that's good.
Yep. Yeah, she's saved a lot.
Alright. Okay.
All right. So I'm assuming
Cold Black Pudding
ooze
will
will
steal? Yeah.
Barnaby or Victor can steal too, since they took damage.
Oh yeah, everybody took damage. Yeah. Anne took damage as well. Do you want to steal, Anne?
Do you want unless you want to Barnaby?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to steal or you gonna wait?
I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right. Anne, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. I gotta do something. All right. So we're no longer reckless.
All right. This creature, here, this like weird demon-looking creature, it is watching you, like waiting for you to step out of line.
All right. I'm gonna fly over the ooze to here.
Oh, okay.
All right. I want to get to him. I gotta take a hit. We'll put that back in. I don't have enough movement. No, I have a lot of movement. Okay, I can get to it. All right, I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and then use the rest of my land speed. Hit up to your death. Or secure. We'll stand.
All right. Keep in mind, ending your turn within that, its aura is gonna do 14 necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. Oh no, I gotta be. I'll be one away. Sorry.
Okay.
We're gonna target him. So bonus action disengage. Into here. Yeah, we'll recklessly attack him. D4?
Yeah. 24 is going to hit.
31. Advantage.
Let's
and also
see.
it's percent hit.
All right.
Then second attack.
That would not hit.
All right, and then free action. We're gonna continue using the boon of the wraith. And hit die to do that. time again.
All right. Let's see. Checking anything else here. Okay. All right. The creature is gonna try to steal. Going once, going twice. All right. Let's see. Its action economy refreshes, and let's see. Needs to get some heals. What do we got? Okay.
Oh, 14 necrotic damage, right?
Yeah, 14 necrotic damage. Let's see. That could be good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. All right. The creature is going to slither towards you, which I guess will bring it into this big pink aura. Anybody remember what the big pink aura is? Question mark? No?
I think it was
Alright.
a fireball. It looks like a fireball.
That's pretty... That's a little big for fireball. Maybe it was the Circle of Death? I don't know. Circle of Death's pretty big. Alright, as it slithers forward, and it is going to target you. Were you reckless?
Yep.
Okay. Then it's going to... With its multi-attack, it's going to make 3 attacks, 2 with its scythe, and 1 with its entropic touch. So we'll attack with its entropic touch first. 22. I need a con save from you. Ooh, very nice. Okay. So you do not gain a level of exhaustion, and you just take the necrotic damage, which you have with your boon. Then it's going to use its scythe twice. So here's the first one, and the second one.
Okay.
Alright. For 40 and 30. Some of which is slashing, some of which is necrotic.
Right.
Alright. And then it will move to here. And yeah. Alright. That seems pretty good. Okay. It will end its turn there, and I guess it'll bonus action bolster this pudding over here. Alright. Let's see. Anne already acted, took damage, so it is going to pass to cold black pudding.
Strength.
What?
Strength save.
Oh, strength save. Gotcha. All right. Here we go.
That's good.
All right. It is going to. Let's see. Slither. Using Amorphous through everybody to here. That will provoke from this creature, which will slash at it through the doors with its claws for 14. Unfortunately, that is slashing damage. So, let's see. So as it is heading over there, it actually splits into 2 footings, splitting its remaining HP and I guess temp HP between its 2 forms. All right.
Hope it will both stick.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Let's see. Here.
They both get to add 0.5 for the next battle.
Oh, nice. And we go around down in the system. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Let's see. All right, so as it moves up, it gets slashed by this crazed demon, and then it will. You know what? It'll move. That's as far as I think it can move. Yeah, and then it will target Robin. All right, Robin, this is for you. One attack. 16.
That will miss.
Wait, hold on. It has a flank on you from the other one. It's 18.
Yeah.
All right. 17 damage, a combination of acid and bludgeoning. 13 acid and 4 bludgeoning.
All right.
All right. That is its turn. You may steal, otherwise it's going to pass to this baby.
I think I've already gone, but I may have a reaction.
Oh, you have already gone. Okay.
Let me just check. Yeah, no, I've already gone. So.
Okay.
And,
Then yeah,
yep,
it's
we're
gonna pass to its little baby there. As it goes to pass to the baby, Norganos, the Finger of Oblivion, is going to use all 3 of its legendary actions to activate an ability. All right. So it's going to use Call the Void, wherein it sort of expands its body out in a 30-foot radius around itself. Each creature that is not a construct within 30 feet of Norganos, the Figure of Oblivion, must make Constitution saving throw against the Lord of Entropy's attempt to unmake life. This is an attack that will deal 12d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Failure by 5 or more, you will gain 1 exhaustion. And Norganos, the Finger of Oblivion, then regains the number of hit points equal to half the total damage taken by all affected creatures. I'll throw it into chat here. Let's see. So I'll grab all of these NPCs. We need Irenia to roll.
If you got a 15.
Okay. Oh man, he's attacking Xanther. Well, that's not a good move. Well, shit happens, I guess. All right. Let's see. Abilities, Constitution save. What?
No, Eloise. Oh, she healed herself. Oh my god.
Worry.
All right.
Not
What do we
Pathfinder,
got?
not doubled.
Let's see. Man, Jason, you're 5 feet away. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Very out of reach.
Do you feel left out? Like,
No.
Okay. Here's the damage. This is what, 12d6? Necrotic.
And what was
Alright.
the saving throw?
DC was 20. Constitution. Alright, let's head down the list. Robin, you make it, so you take half, which should be 22. And then if you have anything to mitigate necrotic,
Boon of the
Go
Wraith
from there.
is going, so
okay.
after that, so 11.
And then Taylor, you make it, so you would take half, 22, unless you have further way to further mitigate it. Let's see, Anne, same thing. Barnaby, you do not make it, so you would take it, but then you take the full 44, but then you would mitigate it, I believe, with the resistance.
No, I'm only immune to disease and poison, according to my character sheet.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, not all the vampires are like immune to necrotic, so all right. Let's see. All right, so you take 44. Robin took 11. Anne took 11. Taylor,
I took half, so 22.
22. Okay.
And then it's exhaustion if you fail by 5 or more, right?
Correct. Yep. All right. Irenia, failed by 5 or more, so she's gonna take 44 points of damage,
Yep. Did
which
that.
would drop her.
She's bloodied. No, she's bloodied.
Oh, she's bloodied.
Or is it
Okay.
82? Yeah,
Okay. All right. But it is enough to deal your bloodied value. So here's a critical effect for you.
Yep.
Methodic rejection. You cannot be magically healed for 6 turns. This includes spells which restore hit points, cure conditions, and raise the dead. Well, that's not good. All right.
And she uses healing kit though on herself. Is that anything that can be done?
Yep, that's non-magical, so that'll work. All right, continuing this hit point audit. Thought fails and is obliterated.
That's not good.
All right. As Thought is obliterated, Exanther is sort of shocked that he has been attacked. He is the not to say that he's the warden, but he's certainly the caregiver of this fine establishment, and to have something like this happen is just not appropriate. At that point, Exanther fails. I don't think so. Hold on, let me see. This isn't a magical effect though, so.
You tell me a skull head isn't immune to necrotic? That's kind of crazy.
Listen, he's resistant to necrotic. Okay. All right. So he fails. He takes 22 damage. All right. Eloise fails hard. Let's see. And gets a complication. The flow of combat shifts the entire battlefield. Move all combatants within 20 feet of the initiating creature in a random direction of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So down the stairs and to the right. It would just be the 3 of them. And they get moved 20 feet. Oh. So they're right up in the action. We'll say that they were pulled closer by Norganus' tendrils as he expanded and then put himself back together. Let's see what else this dude's got here. She gains a exhaustion. Go. Alright, Victor fails by 5 or more, so he takes 44 damage. That will drop Victor. Withered away, you feel frail, drained, as if your life's very essence has been stolen away from you. You have disadvantage on strength athletics checks and both strength and con saving throws for 3 fucking days. Okay. I mean, those were like his best saves. Those really hurts. I mean, the Constitution always hurts the wizard, though. And then he also gets exhaustion. I think he's already... No, he's not exhausted yet. There we go. Okay. And then we've got... God damn, who else did he hit? His own puddings. Alright. Cold Black Pudding is immune to exhaustion, but not immune to necrotic damage. So it takes the full 44. It gets a effect. Doesn't have any knees. So wait, that's not the right one. Hold on. Let's see. This is necrotic. Let's see. There's no way this slime's getting away without taking a necrotic injury. Dart. Oh no, it had phantom limb.
Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't have a limb. Okay, and then the same. So
Phantom
wow.
pseudopod.
I guess it does have. Yeah. All right. We can make it affected pseudopod. Sure. All right. Phantom limb. Rolling limb table. Pale, bloodless, and dead. Ew. You can move it normally. It's got necromancy aura. Okay. Renders your physical limb inanimate and ghostly. Incorporeal limb can pass through creatures and objects. Holy shit.
It's OP!
Yeah, it feels like you got a buff. I don't know.
Well, he
All
takes
right.
5 force damage.
Oh, Well, that's true. If it spends more than 6 seconds inside an object.
Oh damn.
Oof. Yeah, that's a medical condition for sure. All right, the other one I think failed as well. It's unlikely. Yeah, it failed by 1. Still fails though, so it takes 44 damage. It gets a necrotic effect, which I already have a second one in here, so we'll just use that. It is, what is it? Dark Vessel. Oh, so this guy's got, you can't see because it's black footing, but he's got these really thick looking like Geralt of Rivia black veins of necrotic energy running through his pseudopod.
Honestly, slime with veins on it. I don't know if I like to see that.
Oh, you saw that in the death house, remember?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to see that.
The little baby. All right, Irritable. Irritable did make the save. Irritable is not resistant to necrotic, so it would take 22 points of damage. Holy shit. All right, let me get my calculator out. This is all 3 of his legendary actions, if that is any consolation. All right, he heals 154 health.
Great.
Wonderful.
Barely injured.
Okay, anybody that took damage could steal if they'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to steal.
Oh,
Okay.
your black puddings would have sprayed acid.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it was like he was pulling the life out of him.
Yeah, I feel like this one, the life essence being pulled out. Yeah, I don't think this would be squirting acid. I don't think this would be squirting acid.
I'm okay with
So, all right. Don't ask Tom. We're just gonna move on. Taylor, you could go.
Yay!
All right.
Okay, they said no lightning damage. Taylor's gonna run over here. She's gonna grab a hold of Victor, and she's going to thunderstep.
Oh shit! This one was bolstered, and it failed by 1, so it actually would have passed.
I think it's gonna be some more dice.
All right.
I gotta read the gem real quick.
Thunderstep.
They said no lightning. They said no lightning.
Yeah.
Guys.
You're gonna hit Victor for a death save?
No,
Damn,
I'm taking Victor out of here.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn. He's just one by one assassinating everyone.
No, instead he hits Robin Barnaby.
No, Robin is more than 10 feet away. I only hit Barnaby.
Oh, okay.
And I hit these two. It's gonna be 2 more D10.
It's
Oh wait, no, it did roll up.
It's interesting that you
it
hit
did
Barnaby when you could have stood right here and not hit Barnaby.
But
That's
then
weird.
I wouldn't have hit the Norganas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I would have.
Barnaby
Anyways.
will remember this.
Guys, this is my excuse. Okay.
All right, excellent role playing. I'm sorry, you're doing great. You're doing fantastic. All right.
It is
This
the
is like
34
you
damage.
saying this is what my character would do.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Keep going.
So they need to make a con save.
All right. Let's see. Thunder Stave is a 5th level, or sorry, Thunder Step is a 5th level. So you would add another 2d10 to this, right?
No. It is upcast, so it's normally 3d10.
All right, beautiful. All right, yeah. This guy will go ahead and make a con save. This is a spell effect, so magic resistant. Let's see. All right. Barnaby passes. It passes. This pudding has 1 hit point. I guess just for... Nope, it's done. Alright, so it just... Sound passes through it, and it just ruptures and explodes. But it will drop acid on the way out, because, I mean, I feel like sound... I mean, that's, you know...
I like to say that me and Victor got out of there before, you know, it's left behind sound.
Oh, it is, right? Let's see. Yeah. You teleport yourself, and immediately after you disappear. Correct. So you guys would not take any acid damage.
Okay,
just Barnaby and Robin.
So we are going to be How many feet is it? I think Thunderstep's 90 feet.
Wouldn't Dorganis also take acid damage, or is he?
He is immune to acid damage.
Isn't it 90 feet? I'm pretty sure it's 90 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna just take Victor far away where he's safe. I need to make a con save. I'm good. So me and Victor are going to be. Yeah, we'll be right over here.
All right.
So Victor will be right here. And then I'm gonna bonus action fast hands. And shove sandwiches into Victor's mouth. One sandwich. Two sandwich. I shoved 2 sandwiches into his mouth.
Okay. He choke on the sandwiches, but they're so hearty and delicious that they somehow resuscitate him.
Scooby-Doo stuff.
Yeah, just Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
And I will use. Should I move with? I kind of like not being next to it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay right here, and I'll stand protectively over Victor, and I'll pass them.
Well, Barnaby and Robin, you guys were injured. If Robin's already gone, Barnaby, you could steal. Otherwise, whoever Taylor is passing to can go.
I'll steal.
All right.
All right. I guess I'll just leave the moonbeam there, since that seems to be creating a bit of a choke point. Let's do some healing. I'm going to do Cure Wounds at 4th level on Robin.
All right.
31 healing for Robin.
Thank you.
You heal Robin for 31.
And I'm not in discount.
You are in the aura that's going to cause 14 necrotic damage at the end of your turn.
Okay. Even if I boogie on out of there.
You just can't end your turn in it.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, I couldn't see it. It's so faint. All right. Can't really force Robin out of there. Oh, okay. It's so opaque. I guess I'll just.
It's inky.
Yes, inky blackness. I gotta run around this corner.
Okay. Do you go into this corridor?
No, he's got to not to do that.
All right.
Why does it say my speed is 0?
No idea.
Well, then I guess 30. I can't run away.
It should be 30. You don't have any effect on you. I don't know why it doesn't have a speed. No. You're also not 10 feet in the air either. Oh, there you go. All right. All right. Anything else for Barnaby?
Oh shit! I haven't been dealing myself additional necrotic damage. So let me roll a couple d10 and then I'll be good.
Well, why would Barnaby take the extra necrotic damage? What did he do?
Because I have Blood Oath on me.
Oh, you're right.
Same thing that Wayne had.
Oh my god, you inherited a character with the same. Oh my god. All right. Yeah. Okay. Anything else from Barnaby?
No, I think that's enough. Silly.
All right.
Barnaby.
Who do you pass to?
We will pass to Jason. Get your ass in there.
Gladly. All right, we're gonna move up. We're going to.
As you rush up to the creature forms a somewhat humanoid face, similar to the miniature art, and it looks at you with what you know is recognition and fear.
As it should. We'll dangerous strikes. Lunging.
Okay.
These are at
Oh my god,
advantage
so you crit on a 17 or higher on these.
No, I believe it's still
No?
just
Oh, okay.
19. 19 and
Okay.
20. I don't have anything else.
Oh, okay.
And then these are at advantage because hand has boon of on.
Oh yeah, that is definitely going to hit. These all have advantage on them?
Correct.
Okay. The 21 does not hit. The 28 definitely hits. So the first strike hits it, and let's see. It's oh yeah. So let's see. As you hit it with the radiant damage, it takes full damage from the radiant. It would re-up the poison effects, which you're realizing the poison effect, it lasts until like the end of its upcoming turn. So I don't think it had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My blade has the radiant stuff on it too.
Oh
1d4
shit. Okay.
1d4 radiant damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry then for all the hits that may or may not have hit you. Then yeah. So he is poisoned, and you re-up the poison with that effect. Let's see. Then there's the 28 that hits for 23, takes all that damage.
All right. Here's the extra D8 from the lunging.
Okay.
Or already die.
Nice.
All right. No actions.
All right. All three of those are gonna hit, and he takes the full damage from each of them. As the blade lunges forward, cutting, slicing, and burning the creature with radiant damage, it lets out gurgling howls of pain.
The last attack is going to be a crit because it's a 19.
Oh, very nice. All right. Let's see.
That's corrected.
Okay. So how much damage was it before? Do you remember?
28.
28. Okay. All right. And then I'm assuming you want the critical effect to be radiant?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's check for a critical effect for radiant. Prismatic scar. You were left with a smooth scar on this part of your body that shimmers with prismatic colors. So you gave him a thick-ass rainbow scar on its face, which will be there for a couple more seconds. But there'll be like this streak, I guess, of like prismatic color in the creature from now on. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Here's a wisdom save.
Fine.
Cool.
Okay.
choice. I'm gonna choose to Indomino that.
Okay.
Reroll, and then I gotta add 10 to it, I think. Yeah. Bonus career martial level, so an extra 13 to that. So that will pass.
All right. Excellent. Okay.
Oh, and then finally,
Yeah.
bonus action disengage. And a step back.
Nice. All right. Anything else from Jason?
That's everything.
All right, Jason. I don't know what your recreational activities were back in Seattle, but this is the best kind of drunk, where you've drank the absolute perfect number of drinks to unlock the best version of yourself. You feel confident, maybe even invincible. You feel like you could do anything, defeat any foe, conquer any challenge, tell the best joke, make everybody laugh, pick people up when they've fallen, give advice that would put somebody on a path that would make their life good once again. You're on cloud 9 right now. All right, and you control the initiative. Who'd you like to pass to?
Pass to Victor.
All right, you pass to Victor. All right, Victor is going to spend half his movement to stand up. He's going to look at Taylor and say, "Thank you."
Anytime.
And then he said, "I'm going to need to rest after this." And then he holds up Xanther's Sunday staff, and he launches a 4th level magic missile, doing a guaranteed damage to the boss. Ooh, wait, that's going to be a lot of acid splashes for the Irenia and
Wait, I don't think Big Guy does acid splash.
Oh, you're right. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah. All right. And that is Victor's turn. Victor's gonna move back. There is a open door there that calls to him. No. He will go back to here. He's only going 15 feet. There we go. And he will bolster Taylor. Next roll will be at a +1. All right. He will pass to. He's gonna pass to Xanther. All right. Let's see. Okay. Xanther is going to look at this creature like it can't believe the bullshit that it's dealing with right now, that it would have the audacity to attack him and kill his familiar. Like, what the fuck? And let's see. Yeah, he is going to cast Sunburst.
Fucking A.
Because he's mad. Alright. So let's see. Wait. Are you gonna kill Eloise with this, bro? Brilliant sunlight flashes a 60-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. Well, okay, a point he can choose within range. He is mad though. Plus, this guy's an ooze and undead, so like, talk about a targeted spell. Undead and oozes have disadvantage on the save. All right. If it was Dragonbane, that'd be good stuff.
Wait, 60 feet from the target?
No, it's a 60-foot radius burst, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh no, Barnaby too then.
Yeah.
Oh man, does he kill Eloise or does he kill? He doesn't want to hit him stealth. You know.
I just think it's so funny that he's got like this super anti-vampire spell.
He doesn't like Strahd very much. I don't know if you guys picked that up. Like
No, I
they,
picked it up.
yeah, okay.
No!
All
I
right.
don't believe you.
Anyways,
Barbie
oh my
fails.
god.
Yeah, Exanther says, you dare in a house. And then he starts to say like Kamakami Kai, like under his breath, and then you see him vomit forth like a beam of light. It flies right past Robin's ear and just detonates into the Hall of Mirrors, and that is just further amplifying the sunlight, and that shit just goes everywhere.
Victor.
Let's see.
So basically, there was just a nuclear explosion at Barnaby's back, and he's vaporized.
Lighted for 1 minute.
I don't know. All right. Also, Exanther might be a little crazy. I don't know if that was. I don't know if I
What?
got.
Yeah, I think we do that.
Okay.
You gotta show this in roleplay, man.
All right. Oof.
Oh shit!
Oof. All right. The irritable has advantage. So here we go. Nice. Black pudding has disadvantage. And then Organis makes a straight roll because and fails. Okay. Is that everybody? We got Robin in there. Robin made it. That's good. So DC is 19 on this. Here comes the damage. It is a manageable 39. 39 damage. The black pudding is completely like irradiated and just destroyed. Similar to the necrotic damage, it does not cause it to squirt everywhere. Everybody else, you've got to deal with it. You have radiant aversion.
Yep.
So you take an extra 10 radiant damage from this.
Yep.
Alright. But as an undead that is not immune to exhaustion, you don't die at 0. And you don't actually have vulnerability to radiant, so that's good. Alright, Victor drops again.
Blind. No.
The question is 39 plus 7 is what? 46?
Yeah.
Alright, his max HP is 46. And he has 7 hit points. I think he just died from massive damage.
Wait, his max
no,
HP
it has
is
to
46?
But it has to take you to your max, right? It has to go past 0 to your max,
Yeah,
is that correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he lives by 7. Or no, he lives by 14. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, you don't see massive death at this level. That's fine. All right, he does get a
injury.
All right, he has a bleached middle finger. So he held up his hand in front of his face, like no. And then, as his eyes, I guess, are burnt out, his fingy is bleached. Okay.
I get. Would Barnaby take get an injury? Because I mean, he's down to 46. Like,
would it have been? No, Barnaby's got 208 health max. This definitely wouldn't.
Well,
have.
I was at a.
If it does your blood, if one source does your bloodied value, you get a critical effect.
No,
if you get hit, if you get hit with a critical hit, if you get dropped to 0. If you get hit while you're at 0, those are all the different ways you can get a critical hit, or a critical effect. All right, let's keep going through here. 39 to irritable. It has no resistance to it. It's pretty pissed off. As it gets bloodied, it will use cornered, and it will just attack the door frame. Alright, it starts smashing and gnawing on the door frame, trying to get out. Alright, and then, let's see. who else gets fucked up with this? That's been completely deleted, and then Organis takes the full damage and would re-up that poison even more.
And blinded for a minute, if he can be blinded.
Ooh. He has no. He has he has a number of vision options as a ooze creature. All right. And then that's it. This isn't Sunbeam, right? This is the one that goes off like a nuke and then goes away. Okay. That was still pretty fucking crazy. All right. And then let's see. As a bonus action, Exanther will. What's he got for a bonus action? Nah, he's not going to waste any more spells. Well, you know what? Yeah, he's going to Misty Step. Back up the steps. There we go. And then he says, watch your step next time! And then that will be his turn. Irritable would like to steal, because it took damage. As its turn comes up, Robin and Barnaby, you see that the wall of fire ceases.
No, I don't. I'm blinded.
Oh, okay. Robin, question mark. You see that the wall of fire ceases. And then this creature is just going to use its full action economy to attack the door frame in the wall and begins just smashing and trying to crush the door to get out. All right. And that will be its turn. All right. It will pass to the other one, which will move up and continue to widen the hole here. Just sort of crushing and smashing its way through. I guess I should check for damage, but I mean, they are siege monsters, so like, I think it'd be okay. Narratively. Maybe not okay if they start whooping the shit out of everybody, but... Alright, as their turn ends, they will pass to Strahd. Alright, Robin, you see Strahd step out of the lingering fire of the portal as it disappears. Both the creatures turn on him, and he stares back at them, and they turn away. Let's see. He will move up to stand by the creatures. He looks over at you, Robin. Sees that you are in pretty bad shape. Let's see. What can he do for you? Yeah, sure. Bonus action. He will use the Vampire Alacrity to move closer to you. And then if you acquiesce, he will try to administer a potion to you.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay. All right. Here we go. This is with your hit dice, so you can roll. What's your hit die? D12 or D10?
I think Wooden's 10.
10? Okay. So roll 8d10 plus 8, and that is how much you would recover from this. Alright. He will pass to Eloise and say, well, he won't say anything. He'll just pass to her and nod. She will nod back at him. And then she will begin, because she's not concentrating a spell right now. she will begin casting a spell. All right. So she's concentrating on a spell. It looks like it is going to target Norganis, and she controls initiative going into the next round. So, you get the sense, having fought a ton of shit, that she is hoping for the curb stomp. Is there anybody else that wants to try and get in on this with the creature being near death? She does take damage from ending her turn in its aura. And has to make a con save. Oh my god, Eloise, no. So she loses the spell that she was holding, so...
I could have just backed up. Like,
I know. But you know, she also has the excuse, you know? I mean, she also has the excuse. You know how them clerics do. You know them clerics do. This is one of the smarter clerics you're gonna see in the 5th Age of Magic, but yeah. Alright, well that fucking sucks. She'll just pass to you, Jason.
Okay.
She had a cool plan, and then it fell apart.
I run up. These are an advantage. It's still up.
Okay. Alright, 2 of those are gonna hit. Let's see, the first one. And then the third one. Alright, as you deal that third sword strike to it, that will end the creature's life. That's it. So how do you do it?
Just burns through the ooze, slashing it across. Makes I guess its own ooze stain.
All right, fair enough. You just slash it until it sort of ruptures in on itself, and there's just nothing left but a stinking sort of oil pool on the floor. All right. Is anyone down and dying? Yes, Victor is. Okay. All right. Jason, what else do you do? Oh, its aura would shut off, by the way.
We'll bonus action rally Robin.
Okay.
And let Robin know that she still has evil near her.
All right. Be faster, Robin.
I do.
All right.
Do I get 38?
Yeah, you get 38.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, 38 temp HP, not 38 real HP, but
Yeah, I'm trying to.
But 38 temp HP, I mean, in the world of Galarian, such a thing is impossible, unheard of.
All right. So let's see. So Robin over here.
Strahd looks at you and says, do not worry. These creatures were called here by me. At great cost. They will obey.
Robin will nod. Let's see. I mean, other than Victor dying, do I see any other threats happening right now? And obviously these creatures that Strahd says. I'm just.
Well, you are in their poison aura, which is currently not being blown away from you. So just give me a con save against poison. Yeah, absolutely inconceivable. Oh yeah, you crushed it, no problem. You dealt with way worse shit than this. You know, than a gorilla rock demon from hell. Dealt with way worse shit than this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
that's
guess-
the only liability on the field right now is Victor is down.
All right, then I guess Rama's just gonna yell, "We need to help Victor."
What?
She's going to start running in that
Oh.
direction.
Ooh, everyone winces when you say that.
You can see Taylor's about to rush to Victor.
Okay.
So Ramen would dash. That's kind of what she's got. And I guess Irene will turn that way as well.
Okay.
She'll use her dash action as well to start moving that way. So I guess that's what I'll do, and we'll pass to Taylor.
Okay.
Alright, Taylor's gonna stop concentrating on the wind tunnel.
Okay.
She's gonna move over to Victor. And she's gonna be like, oh, thank goodness he's go down real easy. And she's gonna shove another sickle into his mouth.
Okay, yeah, his stomach kind of like protrudes a bit as you put a third sandwich forcibly into his body, but you know, he's a skinny boy, he's got a high metabolism, I'm sure he'll be fine. These are magic sandwiches, I guess. Alright. Alright, he chokes awake and vomits most of the sandwich back up, and he says, is there no way to heal me other than with sandwiches?
Well, I don't. Instead, we should.
Taylor! And he turns to look at you, and you just see that his eyes are just like radiation burned, like just cataracts.
Yeah, Taylor looks at his eyes, and she's like, what happened to your finger?
I can't, my finger, I can't see. Is it still there? He starts feeling his fingers.
Yeah, it's like all white, like more white. And
Isn't it always white? I'm pretty pale.
well,
Is it like,
see-
is it see-through or something?
I mean, I'm sure there's bleach in Barovia. Is that a common chemical of the Fifth Age of Magic?
Yeah, you know, so for him, he'd probably know what bleach is, yeah.
It looks like you fell asleep and there was in a glass of bleach.
I don't care. Why can't I see? What's wrong with my eyes? I guess we could roll out of combat. If you're
Yeah, it would go away in a minute, and like it's a lingering save, so I think you might make it eventually too.
Oh, okay, okay. Whew. All right. Jesus. Lingering DC 19 con save. He has a +2. He'll get there eventually.
He's at
yeah.
disadvantage because
Oh, why is it a disadvantage?
of his other injury.
Oh. Well, because con saves, you're right. Yeah. I mean, mathematically, he would eventually make it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it only lasts a minute.
Damn.
There you go. You had it. 1919.
19. All right, sweet. All right. I mean, if you can make it, we'll know you can make it. But if you want to roll it so you make it, that's fine. We'll see. So after a minute, everyone can see again. The puddle of ooze has sort of melted away, yet it leaves a smaller sort of stain behind. You know with a gut-wrenching surety that that's what's left of Wayne. You hear Xanther muttering to himself on the stairs. It seems like he is trying to remember where he left his incense.
Hand's gonna turn to Eloise.
Well, I
Yep.
mean, Barbie could cast reincarnation on what's left of Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, Eloise is gonna look at what's there and say, I just don't have that kind of magic. I need something to work with. I'm sorry.
Wait, that's not enough to work with?
Well, this effect specifically said that reincarnation would work.
Or
Yeah, it says the only way is reincarnation or wish to be restored.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I guess
what's that?
Barnaby-
You want to know if there's a special reincarnation table to use when you're in the Amber Temple / Barovia? There is.
Well, before Barnaby would cast reincarnation, he'd look to Strahd and be like, so you want me to
Yes,
reincarnate?
yes. We
Alright.
need everyone we can for what waits for us next. Just bring
Justice
him
will get
back.
pretty ugly.
Everyone ready yourself for battle in case he comes back as something unwholesome.
Reincarnate's only 5th level.
Yeah, man. Skull and
God, we
Shackles.
just chill here
Skull-
for an hour.
That was what Skull and Shackles was all about, man. They never died. They just changed their character race every now and then. Okay, so while he is performing the ritual, anyone that wants to take a short rest, you could take a short rest.
Was it worth it to just what would you call it? Healing surge instead of doing that. Avoid the
Oh, the effects? Yeah. I mean, Victor pretty beat up. He kind of want to use them hit dice to call into him. I think he's gonna go for it.
Well, I mean, if he's gonna rest anyways.
Oh, like if he's gonna long rest? Well, I
Yeah.
mean, Strahd just said he might come back to something unwholesome. He doesn't really want to go into an unwholesome fight with 5 HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
and it's just gonna healing surge.
Okay. I don't think NPCs can healing surge either. I think it's only PCs. So, yeah, he's gonna go for it. Or here. You know what? He's only had 3 sandwiches today. He'll eat the other fucking 5 sandwiches.
And Taylor sees him eating sandwiches, and she's like, "You had your own?"
Everyone got sandwiches.
Oh, hell no.
All right.
Robin's gonna do some healing surge as well.
Yeah. Alright, so he won't short rest. Alright, Strahd sends one of the demons down the hall to kind of watch this door. And then he positions one of them at the edge of the mirrors. You guys definitely shouldn't be within 10 feet of them, though. Okay. Jason, Strahd is going to approach you, and he's going to say, Jason, are you still in there?
For what it counts, yes.
I understand that what you did was born of desperation. That foe was more troublesome than I anticipated. I too made sacrifices to ensure victory. But I want you to know that if you wish to be free, we will fight for you as well.
Push for all of us to be free, but do you want to be free? Truly?
He narrows his eyes and he says, We will see what transpires at the end of all of this. But my question remains unanswered. Do you, Jason Taylor of Earth, wish to be freed of this dark passenger?
It's not a darkness for me.
Not yet. Every sun sets eventually. Barnaby, you realize that if this happened to Wayne and this does work, it should do the same for Rahadin if you guys can scrape together whatever's left of him from that room.
He's gonna kind of give Taylor a sideways look while he's continuing to perform the ritual. I mean, he's got 20 wisdom. I feel like he would be in the know of what was intended. Also, be familiar with the history.
I mean, and truthfully, role playing wise, Barnaby was a good man, in life. Rahadin was, a horror, an absolute force of devastation and cruelty and evil.
Yeah, but he's his boss's favorite, so he knows what's going to be expected.
That's true. Yeah. So it would be yet another distasteful act that you must follow through on.
I mean, only if he tells me. But
I feel like, Remy, that you've never been a proper simp for anyone before. You don't look for loopholes when you're a simp. You look for opportunities to make the person. You look. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So take your mind. Imagine that this is you, and that's Shadowheart. Okay. It doesn't matter what Barnaby thinks or feels. It matters which dialogue decision is going to get Strahd happy.
Strahd von Zarvich approves.
Yep. That's all. That unfortunately, when you are a thrall, that's all that matters. At the end of the day.
Well,
all right. So during this time,
I wouldn't say I was simply sure. No.
I will
just a little
check.
biased.
I have to check for random encounter. All right. There is no random encounter as the ritual is performed. So I will advance the clock. All right. It is now past midnight. I don't know if that's significant to anybody or not.
Well, it's a new day, so that's cool.
Oh, shit! Okay. Oh my god. Alright, let me see.
Wait, what's the new day mean?
No, it's at dawn, not at midnight. Some things do dawn, some do new day. It just depends on the...
Nah, I've been made aware of an effect that we need to check real quick. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Going here. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So. Yeah, this would definitely impact everybody's role playing from now on. So let's make sure we have that set up. Wow. Okay.
Sounds like he's got even worse just now.
So Jason has an aura about him. You got a color preference for your aura?
Oh, it's radiant, so it's obviously yellow.
Yellow? Okay. Like gold yellow or piss yellow?
Golden, of course.
Oh, okay. Alright.
What's the difference?
What? If you have gold piss, you need to go to the doctor. Like, because you're not get you need like nice clear piss. You know what I'm saying? Piss yellow is like a bright yellow, like a highlighter yellow. You know, like
Yeah, and gold has, like metallic flakes in it.
yeah, like the crayon. You know, the piss yellow crayon, the Crayola
You
mix.
guys don't have metallic flakes in your piss?
Only when I've been dining out with Beyonce and we go to them fancy places. You know what I'm saying? So. All right, 0.3. There we go. All right, so in this aura, I'm gonna rewind because I didn't see your message until now. Yeah, so you asked him, does he want to be free? Does he truly want to be free? And he has to make a wisdom saving throw. But this will be a secret wisdom saving throw.
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. Wow, he actually could make that. Maybe. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. And this is DC of 18. Alright. I will send the result to Will, whose burden it is to receive all the secret rolls, so they can be checked later. So his answer in that scene would remain the same, and essentially to kind of reiterate it, he would say, "We will see when all this is played out to the end." So, like an answer that's not really an answer. Keep in mind that you are also subject to the effect of this aura, as is anybody else in the aura. Okay. So now's your chance if you ever wanted to, find out if anybody has a crush on you or, anything like that. This is your chance. Okay. Strahd definitely doesn't feel great about Jason's current situation. Could feel the enmity of your dark passenger, and then he would step further away from you. As he steps away from you, you feel a confidence even greater than you felt before. That is this truly the Dark Lord of Barovia, that he would cower before you? Surely you have made the right choice in taking up this blade, and the blade has made the right choice in making you its master. All right. So then the hour goes by, and then Wayne, your soul is currently just imprisoned here in the Amber Temple, living out the worst memories of your life. Can you give us the top 3 worst memories of Wayne's life that he would be forced to relive in perpetuity, with his soul now trapped in the limbo of this hate-filled place?
Oof.
Because there's 3, they don't have to be super detailed, but just, to give us like a full
Right.
Renaissance painting of like the sorrows of Wayne Larson. Like, what are the 3? This could be regrets, this could be traumas, this could be terror, all that shit.
Well, there's so first, top of the list would have been the time when he was, quote unquote, taught to how to swim by his father, who thought it was funny to just push him out in the lake while they were fishing. Granted, this is like little Wayne. This is like 10-year-old Wayne. Dad's been drinking a lot while they were out fishing, and Wayne has no idea how to swim. So he's like terrified that he's drowning. So it's that dream of drowning over and over and over and over again. Followed up by just the absolute emotional and psychological teardown from his parents, where he's telling them about how much he likes theater, he's doing theater, like he's hid this from them, and no son of mine's gonna do this, and all kinds of uh, homophobic slurs coming out of dad. Although Wayne doesn't know about his sexuality at this time, and mom's just sitting, just standing there, shaking her head, saying nothing, and alternating between, a little bit of discomfort, but mostly just disappointed. Followed up by, the first server job Wayne ever had when he came to LA, and just some rich tech bro just deconstructing him in front of everybody, over some messed up order. And just, it was a bad day, like he flubbed an audition. And that was just the cherry on top. Just like shame and humiliation and terror, just like a constant cycle of this.
Oh my god. All right. As you are going through the umpteenth cycle of these traumas, these memories, these terrors, you see, as you are finally able to step away at the restaurant, out into the back, you see a light kind of shining underneath the door in the back of the restaurant, back of house. It is a green light. It is both ominous but also inviting. And you hear on the other side of the door the criking, happy, uncontrollable, yipping howls of a hound dog, greeting a person it loves very much when they get home from a long, terrible day. Do you go through the door?
I mean, anything's got to be better than what we've been going through.
Okay. I will need you to roll a D100 to determine what body is created for you using essentially what is on hand here in the Amber Temple. There is a very high chance that you just come back as yourself, as a human being. But there are other things that might happen. All right. 31 is Dusk Elf.
Well, this just got complicated.
All right. Now, how strongly does the identity of masculinity and being a man matter to Wayne Larson? Is it one of the things that defines him? If not, you have to roll for gender.
I mean, I wouldn't say it defines him. I mean, he's used to being a male, but I mean, he is enlightened. He is bisexual,
Okay.
so I don't feel he would
All right.
be terribly upset one way or the other.
Roll a d20. On an odd, you come back as a male. On an even, you come back as a female. All right, your body reforms as a female dusk elf. Now, this is a living body with fresh blood and is not burdened with the Dark Passenger, for that has been vested and returned to its prison, and not bound by blood to Strahd von Zarovich.
Well, this just got complicated.
So not a vampire?
Nope,
Not a vampire.
They would not come back as a vampire, because the body, right, that was made into a vampire was destroyed. All right. I have just a random default Dusk Elf.
That's fine.
That's fine? Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
Although we're gonna need to find clothes in a hurry.
Oh, yeah. True.
Good thing Rahadin's already dead.
Right? He'd flip. He's like, I'm making backwards progress. This is crazy. Let's see. Okay. Wayne. Dusk Elf. Alright. If we never have to use this table again, that's cool. But when the campaign's over, I will show you the tables so you can see what other weird shit you could have ended up as. Alright.
I was briefly afraid I might end up as a beholder.
No, I wasn't using the super expanded table for this. I wanted it to be
Yeah,
more.
it wasn't
Yeah.
a D1000.
Yeah, I wanted it to be more focused for Barovia, essentially.
Okay. It's just you said in the Amber Temple, and after the description was like, oh, there's a beholder in here.
Yeah.
That might be cool, but I think that would be ultimately god awful.
Dusk Elf and Human had the highest chance because they're the two indigenous humanoid races of this area. But then there were spooky options. Alright, so Wayne, you would be back. I'm gonna check this ability. I think that everything you were wearing and carrying except for your magical items explodes into a smear of inky slime. So
Yeah.
just delete everything on your sheet that isn't a magical item. That can be collected from the floor of this room. Taylor, what's going through your head right now?
I mean, I don't think Taylor's comprehending what is happening right now. I'm not sure how reincarnation looks.
So in this case, he is basically taking the blood and the amber of the temple, and he is weaving it together into a body. And so starting with like the marrow and then the bones and then the veins and the nerves and the muscle and the skin, and like slowly but surely you watched as he builds a sort of formless humanoid body. And then when he completes the ritual, the eyes of the body would open, and then the sort of lumpy sort of humanoid form would solidify, the skin would kind of settle onto the proportions, and the hair would rapidly sort of grow in and out until, yeah, you're looking at the only other female Dusk Elf you've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I think during she would ask Barnaby, like, why are you making him look like me? He looks different than that.
Barnaby would explain, it is not, it's not my choice. Listen, whatever, I can't be distracted, but what I'm trying to tell you is I don't have control over what is made. I'm working with whatever materials the land will grant me. The land is damaged badly, and this place is cursed. I'm doing everything I can to keep this ritual and this body from being contaminated by the darkness. You understand?
No. Yeah, I mean, I think Taylor's just like very shocked. Definitely not something she ever thought would happen, and really doesn't know how to process it.
It's fair.
Crash, the Barovian anthem, it says it can be used as a spell casting focus. Does that make it magical, or
it unfortunately does not. It just means that it can be used as a spellcasting focus. Yep.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured since it didn't
Yeah.
explicitly say magical, but I just want to double check.
And you don't have a blood oath because that flesh is gone, so that's taken care of. And then this body didn't rest, so there you go. And I guess it wouldn't be exhausted because it's a new body.
I'll send you the Dusk Elf stuff. I think I can send it. Actually, I don't think I can.
I could just drag your features onto Wayne's sheet
Okay.
for Dusk Elf.
Yeah, so my sheet's beautiful.
Yeah.
If you click the third tab and go down to features and go down to other features, you'll need to give him elf,
All right.
ancestry, mask of shadows.
Got it.
Trance.
All right. Got it. Thank you.
So,
All right.
do I sell the firework or is that gone?
Oh, I mean, I think that expired anyways, right? Because
Probably.
yeah. So as you are kind of getting situated, Barnaby would approach and say, Wayne, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little exposed at the moment. Does anyone have something I could...
Taylor is gonna give Wayne her clip.
Okay.
And she's gonna change.
So you just take your clothes off, give them to Wayne, and then you're just putting on your other costume.
Yeah.
Just there in the middle.
Nice. I mean, guys, you've been literally camping and traveling together.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's just...
You also gotta understand, Taylor didn't grow up in society. You know,
Yeah.
like
No, I know. It just like, oh, here's my clothes, and you just start taking them off.
Yeah, it's good friendship. But Barnaby does kind of bluster a bit and wander off because naked elves. All right. I mean, ball's in your court for now because Strahd's just gonna watching. Irina is talking to Strahd and asking him about will they do the same thing for Rahadin? And anybody with insight knows that Irina is hoping that that's going to be a big no. And Strahd says it would not work. And she looks at him like she wants to know why it won't work, but she's also content that Rahadin won't be coming back. So she doesn't say anything about it.
Taylor's like poking you, Wayne, and like pinching your skin. Is that actually you?
Yep. Taylor, it's definitely me. You can... Why are you poking me? This is taking some getting used to.
You're
okay.
You're one of me now.
It's gonna take out her smartphone that's been dead for forever. Show it at Wayne.
Oh, with that, the phone's not on and the screen is somehow the most reflective black surface in the world. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to miss, the gray skin and boobs
having boobs and not having a dick. And you just,
I mean, you might want to see your face.
Yeah, so Wayne, as you look upon yourself, you see the sharp, narrow features of an elven woman.
This is too fucking weird.
You should have saw what it looked like when you was... That's me.
And that might be a little insensitive. talking of how he was made, or she was made.
Do you still want to be called Wayne?
For the time being,
We
This
could
is all-
call you Wanye. Wanda?
one thing at a time. Just,
Moraine?
It's they're
just
still Wayne.
call me Wayne for now.
Okay.
This is a lot to take in, all in the span of about 5 freaking minutes, Taylor.
Oh, good for you.
You've been a woman your entire life, and I now. Good lord. I need a minute. And Wayne's gonna run into the other room
Hey,
to
Wayne,
like
don't
separate
go inside that
themselves.
one. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs, please.
Well, also their things are in there.
And looks back at Jason.
So Wayne, when you go into that room, you hear a woman's voice in your mind that says, "I understand you like dogs. I like dogs too."
Yeah, it was the what you call it? Ilham baby.
Wait,
This
what?
is a dangerous place. I could help you. Increase your odds of survival.
No, thank you. I've seen what everyone's
You're from
help
Earth,
has
aren't
amounted
you?
to.
Or Earth? Either one. Have you heard of...
Earth? Who the hell calls it Earth? You're all
Many
fucking
people do.
backwards here.
Have you heard of Caesar Milan? It's one of my best clients.
What?
You too could be... an alpha. Hmm?
Oh, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And Wayne's just gonna pick up their guns and start putting the bullets in their pockets and just Alpha, really? What is this bro bullshit? Seriously? No. No.
No,
Just
the
hold it,
alpha
no.
of canines and wolves.
Oh my god, that's so defunct. That research is not as. No, that's just. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done with all this.
Well, I tried.
Is this like a one-sided conversation? That's how
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Wayne, when you come back,
Wayne might be saying all the responses out loud though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
when you come back, Taylor's like, she's like stared at you. She's like waiting for you to come back and talk to her.
What? Stop staring at me like that. Didn't you hear what was being said in there? It's like everyone's lost their fucking minds.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Okay, so it's just me that's lost their mind. Great.
Wayne and Robin, can you guys give me secret charisma saves?
That's the ninja, right?
Okay. I will message you if something happened. Okay. On Discord.
You don't have anything to worry about.
In what sense? We're still in the Amber Temple. Oh.
Well, I took care of Radim.
I wish I could have been there.
I only regret that I don't get to see his face when he saw you.
Well, I mean, are they bringing him back?
I don't think so. Well, you see, so when the ooze thing, when it killed somebody,
Yeah.
it kind of like blasted them into like ink. and I had a wind, a big gust of wind, and I blew them all over. So I don't think they can find. But if they do, we could just kill them together.
That works for me.
Do you still need this? She shows you the blood wine vinegar.
Actually, no.
So
I
are you
think
like a? Are you like a good person again?
Wayne's gonna hug you, Taylor, and then say very quietly in your ear, "I'm so sorry that I should have done that. That a lot happened. A lot was going on.
No, it's me that should be sorry.
No, just stop.
No,
Let's just
I was
just get on to the next thing. Let's
I
just
was-
get on to the next thing.
I was planning to kill you because you wouldn't have wanted to be like. But I'm happy I don't have.
Wayne has a slightly horrified look on their face when you said that. You made assumptions about what I wanted, and you were going to kill me, thinking I wouldn't want to be alive anymore because of my choices.
Not the way you were.
Taylor, we both come from very different walks of life, but you please don't ever assume something like that.
Okay.
You don't know what I've been through, and I don't know what you've been through, but I would hope that I would never make assumptions about what you would want.
Well, if
When it comes to living.
If I ever go crazy and start being mean to the people I care about, please stop me then.
I'll stop you, but I don't see why I'd have to kill you.
I mean, I was gonna try to turn you back, but if that didn't work, you know.
You were just gonna kill me.
If I had to, yeah. You were being all evil.
I suppose that's true for a certain point of view, but I was tired of losing. I was tired of losing, Taylor, and you know, it fucking sucks here. Your home planet sucks, okay? And I was looking out for myself for once instead of, you know, playing this stupid fucking hero. Because all that succeeded in doing was getting myself tortured and thrown in Strahd's prison.
No, it did more than that. You bought me the time I needed to live. I'll never be able to thank you for that.
Just please don't plan on killing me.
Oh, I don't.
So, serious question. As part of the clothes that Wayne was given, Is there like a scarf or like a sash or anything? Because the holster's got, evaporate.
Yeah, no, that's certainly feasible. Yeah, like because everybody would have cold weather clothes that they technically don't need. So
Okay.
you could definitely
Look,
piece together an outfit from everybody's stuff.
if
Yeah.
you need the
Okay.
cold weather clothes, you can look like this. Huh? No.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I still have these clothes, so you can take them. You want an old hoodie?
Wayne will wear the clothes that Taylor gave them. It's just more of like having something to tie around their waist to stick the pistols in, since they don't have holsters anymore.
Yeah, so Taylor just gives you like a big hug. Very I can't think of the right descriptor. Very earnest. And she'll say, "We gotta get Victor to bed. You say you sleep." And she'll walk.
Where does Xanther go?
Yes. So as you ask that question, everyone starts to look around, and they do not see where he went. Strahd messages you, Jason Vaughn, with the message cantrip and says, "What is wrong? You look concerned about something."
The teacher has vanished.
What? No.
Did you do something to make him angry?
Did I do something to make him angry? I was dealing with dark forces, trying to negotiate reinforcements during the battle. Did something happen during the battle to Xanther?
Axomas took a swipe at him.
He says out loud, Velikovich, did you witness the spell that was cast by Xanther? And Victor winces a bit, and he says, "Yes, I did. It nearly burned out my eyes. It was like brighter than the brightest day I've ever experienced in my life." When he says that, Strahd looks concerned. He doesn't steeple his fingies in front of his face, but basically. He is probably returned to his lair, to brood, probably to resummon his familiar. He has always been overly attached to such things.
He said something about incense.
Yes. Incense is required to call forth and form the body of a familiar. Yes, he has definitely returned to his inner sanctum. It is alright. We know the way. Though we will not have him to offer us his protection. You hear in your mind, Wayne, via message spell, Strahd von Zarvich. But normally when Strahd von Zarvich would talk to you with the message spell, it would make the dopamine, make you feel pretty good that Senpai noticed you. Now it feels like an intrusion of your mental privacy. But you have the agency to kind of decide if that's okay with you or if you're like, don't really like that. But he says, Wayne Larson, I am glad that you live. You are freed from me and my curse. You have been given a new life. Let us hope you treat it better than the last one.
Wayne will sort of give some serious side eye, but knowing that Strahd has, demons about and not wanting to piss off even a weakened vampire, they say nothing in response. Just sort of, but like to themselves, they're thinking, "Motherfucker, you put me in that position. Your people tortured me. You left me to Rahadin's tender mercies. What did you expect?"
Does he think that reply, or does he just think it to himself?
Wayne thinks it to themselves.
Oh, okay. All right.
But Wayne just sort of gives some side eye and just sort of nods, but does not reply.
Okay.
Well, are we in a position to press on? Looking at
Where'd you get that
PCs.
sword?
We're inside there, and points in the room.
from a stone. A gift of sorts.
A gift. I don't like
An
the kind
arrangement.
of gifts you get here. Well, are you gonna put it back?
No. I'm gonna use it to kill vampire.
Okay. I'm ready to go.
What about
I
Robin,
share
you
some
would-
of my lunches if you need it.
No, I'm fine.
what about the other one that's supposed to be in you, Jason?
Yeah, Jason, you know that there is no other one anymore. That's no longer an issue.
It's just me in here. Leo is gone, passed away. With many others that we've lost along the way.
So we're gonna fight. So then I guess all that's really left is Vampire.
Well, I guess vampires, I don't know about last, but certainly the most evil. I mean, Wayne doesn't know the specifics, but when Jason's saying, "I got the sword from in there," it's like, dude, that's where it got turned into molasses jello. Evil molasses jello.
How different is Jason acting? Because honestly, it doesn't seem that different. Jason's pretty stoic and to the point.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if
Myself
it's
right now.
If anything, he seems more Jason than he ever has before.
And he's impatient.
Yeah, he's
Seems
still,
like he
he's
wants to
still
move on.
Yeah, he's also not standing still. Like, he would be pacing, he would be adjusting his equipment, he'd be unsheathing and sheathing his sword halfway, he'd be looking around. Like, to say that he is restless, he's like meth head on cocaine restless.
Robin's going to walk over towards Strahd,
Mm.
and she's going to gesture at the two summoned creatures, and she's going to say, with these two, you said it took a lot of effort to summon them. Where are we at? Do we need a rest? What do you need at this point? What do we need to do? Or is it better to use them while we have them?
There are... well, they're not going anywhere. I cannot return them to the Abyss, and I pay the hefty price to attain them. So we will use them until they are no more. The creatures look at him with just undisguised hatred. And he says, if you feel that they are a liability, I will command them to leave this place and wander the lands of Barovia for all time.
There's not much land left. And if
Or
they can secure
I
what's
can
left, why don't
simply
we-
have them kill each other.
Are they going to turn on us, or do you have full control over them?
Only if something happens to me.
When he says that, is that loud enough for all of us to hear?
Oh yeah, it's definitely said in a tone that makes sure everyone hears that. And he says, they are quite formidable, though. Oh, and you would see then that they have regenerated their wounds in the hour and a half or so since the battle. Also, I don't know if you guys saw the message in chat, but 4 of you could have gained 12 hit points from Eloise's Prayer of Healing. A real spell that can actually be cast if you're, delving dungeons and stuff.
Taylor will take it.
Yeah, Robin already took 12 of those.
Okay, cool.
And already took 12.
All right. So he says to you, Robin, if you feel ready, we can rest one last time. Then we will delve into the deepest depths of the temple, where we will perform the ritual. We will need to collect an empty amber prison to bind Vampire into once he is defeated. If you feel that it would be beneficial, we can explore the temple and try to pillage whatever treasures remain. I am ready for this to end, but I will leave the decision to you as the leader of your band.
She's going to laugh a little bit. She's going to say, I think I'm only leader in name only. Everybody thinks for themselves.
He gives you a look, and the look is like, that's a very kind thing for you to say. But he doesn't say anything. But you get the sense, Robin, that Strahd von Zarovich does consider you to be the leader of SWAT.
Yeah,
In more than just name. In more than just name.
Yeah, Robin still has significant self-doubt around it at this point, and there has been plenty of people choosing their own paths and stuff, so she doesn't feel like she's in any particular kind of control. But he'll kind of turn around and look at the group gathered by Jason and Wayne and Anne over there.
Oh
and then
shit!
back
What?
over.
Wayne, did you just put your hair up in a ponytail and change your entire look? That's incredible.
Cold weather here.
A sexy body?
No, when women put their hair in a ponytail, they look completely different. It is known.
Robin is going to look over. He's going to say, I don't
It
feel
is
any
known.
need to pillage this place. And resting, she'll shrug. It has its benefits, but also its detriments to us all. I'm open to what you all would like to do.
Well,
Taylor's just gonna say, well, what is there to pillage?
And what consequences are there going to be if we do steal something? This kind of feels like grave robbing.
Bonzarovich says the treasures here, at least the ones that remain, could be quite powerful. But keep in mind that even Exanter, who calls this place his home, had his mind unraveled by opening the wrong book. In
And
life,
we steer clear of books.
We walked into a room and we have the Jason and Victor.
Agreed. I think we just plan for our final assault on Vampire and play this out.
But I mean,
No need to
What
keep him
it-
waiting.
what if we find something that is the key to the puzzle?
What if we find something that instantly kills you, dude?
Oh, well, I don't want that to happen, but
Neither do I.
Robin will look back over to Strahd. What do we need to know before we fight Vampire? What's going to happen? He's your
yeah, he
patron.
says, I assume that after what you've witnessed in these days that we've spent in the temple, you understand the true nature of the amber prisoners, these dark passengers, and what it takes to free oneself from them. I will not be as lucky as Miss Payne. I hope I am more lucky than Mr. Larson. But I will be at his will and at his whim. He will use me as a vessel. He will manifest in my flesh. And the first person he will try to hurt is her. Would that I could have left you in the safety of Castle Ravenloft. She looks at him, and she says, I want to see this through. They are my friends, and I have sacrificed much for them. My brother died to get us this far, and so many others. More than I want to count. Or remember.
Is there anything we can do to help bolster your resolve or to protect Arena in this coming fight?
Irenia. Tatiana that once was. She and I are bound in this curse together. Her presence will be the only link I have to who I am, and who I was, and who I wish to be again. As you were for Anne, she can be for me. Victor says, "This is ridiculous. You're putting her at risk, in the most danger there could possibly be. You are a selfish monster."
Robin's going to look at Victor. She's going to say, "The most danger is if we do nothing, because this land will disappear within days."
He winces
all
when you
die.
say that, because he was a part of the self-destructing of Barovia. Strahd says, "I will walk you through the process of what must be done." All right.
Has your study revealed any weaknesses or things we should be aware of?
Yes. Yes. Vampire is immune, obviously, to poison, but also necrotic, and he is resistant to most other forms of damage. However, radiant damage can hit him hard. OOC, radiant damage does normal damage to him. Normal damage. Vampire is takes normal damage from force, and radiant, essentially, and is resistant to everything else and immune to necrotic and poison.
Also, OOC, just trying to
Yeah.
with our rituals that we've done to weaken Strahd and everything.
Mm-hmm.
How does that impact this fight with Vampire and everything? Like, is that part of the strategy? Like, does it make it easier that we have done that, or what
So
is...
when you bring up the power of the land, he says, that is where the power of the land will come into play. During the fight, each person carrying the power of the stone must stand in a specific spot and stay there, that the energy inside them can power the ritual.
How will we know what spot to stand?
And so he crouches down. Oh my god, you're like a cat. Exactly where I was going to draw. He crouches down. God damn it. He crouches down and he draws, essentially. Oh my god, you're right in the middle of it now.
I'm not trying to move.
Alright. So he draws on the ground here a big circle, 3 small circles. And then he says, we will find an empty vessel. Place it in the center of the ritual circle. Then each of the stone bearers take up a circle. It is important that you do not leave the circle. He will likely be on the move. He is a creature of great alacrity. His form is fluid. Not like the Finger of Oblivion, but similar. A creature of shadows, darkness.
Darkness.
You do not have to destroy him. If you can survive long enough, you can draw his essence out of me and bind it back into a prison.
What's gonna happen to these two big things over here while you're under its control?
That is a good point. We should probably account for that. I will have them kill each other before the ritual begins.
Also, do you have any specific equipment or items that would be extra dangerous to us for you to be wielding during all of this?
Yes, I suppose. I have my sword and a few trinkets I keep on my person. I doubt Vampire would need my blade to harm any of you. When it is done, if it is done properly, either you slay him or you imprison him, the ritual will end, and I will be freed from his control and his bindings, with the binding of the land removed, and Vampire imprisoned, the curse should be broken. It is at that point that we can leave and go where we would, and leave behind these dark and troubled lands. The lands themselves will heal over time. The power, once used in this ritual, will disperse back into the land. It will be a slow process.
Can I insight him?
Yeah. You, with that check, against his passive deception, you believe that, yes, if the power of the land is returned, the land will heal.
I'm mostly interested in, will it happen automatically, like he's saying?
Well, when the ritual is complete, will the magic just go, or will the power of the land be returned to the land?
Yeah.
It sounds like it, but it also, you kind of do sense some hesitation there, because, like, it's sort of like Uncle Bilbo, you know, being like, yeah, I don't need the ring anymore. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, return the power to the land. I can do that. That's fine. I don't need godlike powers. It's cool. Like, I only had them for untold centuries, and you know, the 2 days that I've lived without them, I've gotten the shit kicked out of me constantly. It's fine. I don't need those powers. You do kind of get that vibe. Like
Go convince him.
he's not into the idea of the power being returned to the land, but yeah, that's what would happen if the power of the land got returned.
Before we fight this battle, we'll need to make sure that we walk through the ritual several times, the plan for what happens before and after, and what equipment specifically you carry, and that we're all comfortable with the situation and understanding exactly what's going to occur, so that we can be as prepared as possible. Perhaps a long rest would be appropriate, so that we have time to ready a battle plan fully.
Yes, well, my associates will need their magics, all of them, for the ritual. Perhaps we can press on to try and find the empty vessel, and once that is secured, we rest before the ritual. I will tell you this. This is a truth that I do not want hidden from you. Now that you have stepped into this place, now that you've witnessed its purpose, you must understand. Barovia, it cannot be returned to the prime material. Not while it holds such entities. To do so would be to damn so many countless worlds and people. I do not think it should be done. However, I have a history of making bad decisions. So I will put it plainly to you, Robin Keller, daughter of the magician. Would you destroy this place, freeing its prisoners back into the multiverse, where they could exist as they were always meant to, as embodiments of evil, to tempt, to corrupt, to plague the countless world. And in doing so, free these lands completely, return them where they belong, and let the true sun shine down on them again. Or will you continue to let these lands languish in shadows as they struggle to regain their strength, all while serving a greater purpose, that of prison and warden of these ancient evils?
Robin is going to pause and think for a moment. She's going to say,
Yeah. Also, keep in mind you have something going on. Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to look back at Strahd and she's going to say, when you are free after this ritual is complete, and you step out into the world, will you have another thought about Barovia, or will you head into the multiverse and traverse away from here, never once returning?
His nostrils flare and his jaw sets and his teeth kind of grind. And he says, I love these lands. I love them from the first moment I saw them. When my horse crested the mountain path and I looked down upon the great valleys and forest, rivers, swamps, my heart, it soared. I had come home for the first time in my entire life. I had to make these lands mine. And once I did, I had to show them to my family. I made them the ancestral lands of my people. Such was my love for every blade of grass and every fallen leaf, every wolf and every bird. I was the legend. And you see fucking blood tears kind of welling in his eyes. And he says, but I dragged these lands into my own personal hell. And they deserve better than Strahd Isekai. So yes, if you would find the mercy in your heart to spare me and set me free, I will leave and never return.
Robin's going to look at him and she's going to say, "You never got a chance to know my father. And quite honestly, I didn't either that well. We were starting to rebuild a relationship when we came here. But I can tell you that he had done things that had, well, destroyed his life, basically. Almost unforgivable things. And it took years and many small steps to begin repairing even the tiniest fraction of some of that. And I think that is why he sacrificed himself for me, is he knew that if he did that, it was a gesture of repentance and of trying to repay for years of wrongs. And she's just going to look at Strahd. She's going to say, "You've presented two options. Leaving the land to suffer with this temple here and its prisoners, or to set them free to wreak havoc upon the world at large. And you ask me which I will do. I'd like to present the third course of action. Once you are free from this curse that is on you here, you will have the freedom to make your own choices and to reinvent yourself as a person. You won't be tied in the same way, supernaturally, that you are today, and have been for the last however many hundreds of years it has been. If you love this place, if you truly love it," and she's going to look at him and his tears, and it's obvious that she's not questioning, she's reinforcing that she believes in his love of it, however misguided it has been. Then I suggest that we take your newfound freedom and begin rebuilding your relationship here. If you love it as much as you say, then there has to be a third option. One that doesn't involve curses or sending more evil into the world, but one where we can choose to fight the evil that is here and to reclaim these lands into a bright, positive future, but one that does not doom the rest of every world in the same way that has happened to Barovia.
Irenia looks at you, Robin, and her eyes are filled with hope, and she says, "Robin has the right of it. Strahd, why can we not return Barovia where it belongs and take up the mantle of the knight of Argynvost who once protected this place? We know of the dangers here. We know of the evil. Victor is a powerful wizard. You are a powerful wizard. Exanther, we have allies. We have resources. We could be the stewards of this place. We could keep it safe. Keep the world safe from it."
Robin steps closer to him and reaches out her arm. She has the dagger of the Seeker in it. Not in a threatening way, but just like holding it up to show him. She's going to say, You have been the steward of the land. You have been the land for hundreds of years. And it has passed to me to be a steward of it now as well. I would give you my pledge, Strahd von Zarovich, that I will do what I can for the rest of my life to protect these lands and to try to bring light and balance back to them. But I also know I cannot do it alone. And so, you ask me to choose between two, and I say that there is a third way. And I ask that you join me on that when all is said and done here. And she'll kind of look around, she'll say, and anyone else who wishes to help save the lands of Barovia.
Alright, Robin. This is a pivotal role. I want you to make it blind. I'm gonna pin it. And later, when it would matter the most, I will reveal the result. And the consequences or benefits of said role. But this is a persuasion roll. You do have advantage. Because you got Irene on your side, you present some very strong points. But roll it with the ninja.
Alright, ninja is clicked.
You also
Alright.
have a
Here we go.
faxpiration.
Oh, you do have a faxpiration.
I will add the
Just roll it
faxpiration
plus
to
10.
this.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Alright. I will... Alright. I will pin these. Okay. He looks at you, and let's see. You moved back into his aura. I wonder, like, if you save against the aura, are you good for 24 hours, or do you have to keep doing it? If you walk away and you walk back, I feel like there'd probably be a debuff on it, or not a debuff, but like a cooldown on it. Since it's an aura, so.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if it said
I'll go-
put it out
yeah,
on the spell.
But either way, I'll go off of his. I'll just go off of his earlier results. So, it looks like he's just swallowed a shit sandwich here. But he says, perhaps when this is over, I will be able to see more clearly. What you talk about, what you envision, it is hard for me to see.
I expected it would be. I'm really planting seeds right now.
Oh, Anne, can you give me a secret charisma saving throw? I feel like no one is going to be able to stay away from Jason for any real amount of time. So I guess just everybody should probably just roll it now so that we remember to keep track of it.
I do
Okay.
have advantage
Okay.
on that was
It sounded like we're playing tag.
I'm being charmed. I also have advantage on other things.
Okay. What other things?
Oh god. Also I'll do that if I am charmed. Also I have advantage if it's paralysis, which I don't think it is, so yeah.
I wish there was, like, hear me out, tags, right? That could help us more clearly understand what certain abilities categorize themselves as. That'd be so cool. All right.
I mean,
if only there was a world.
almighty GM.
You are
Wait.
You
the
tell me you can't just interpret an ability and tell if it's a charm?
I
Taylor,
also have
you
Fey
would.
ancestry. if that makes a
Ooh.
difference.
All right, so Taylor and Wayne, your thoughts are your own. And I'm gonna message you.
God damn.
I mean, I have
Darby.
I have a 6 charisma, so
Yeah, that's all good. Let's see.
I know at like this moment when Robin is saying about staying here and being stewards with Strahd, and it's like, you're not going home. We're not
I
going
feel
home.
I feel like Robin has like a crazy high passive insight, right?
Who?
Don't you have
pretty high?
Oh,
It's like
Jason, did you roll against your own saving throw?
what's your
No, but I
passive
can.
insight
Okay.
at?
Yeah.
Actually, insight is low. Insight's a 12. It's her perception that's high. She's got like a 22 perception.
Oh, I thought isn't that a feat that gives you perception and insight?
I know I've got some.
Alert. You're talking about alert, right?
It's one of the things from my class. Let me see.
Oh, it's a class feature. I thought you had the feat. Okay. Or maybe it's not alert. I don't fucking know. Yeah, if your insight's only a 12, then never mind.
You seem very concerned about who's passing and failing this mysterious saving throw. I mean, it's like the most good guy there is now. Like, what is there to be worried about?
Wait, I'm not worried about it. No, I was.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
Never mind
After
then.
investigation.
Your insight is probably not high enough.
Yeah, it's a 12.
Jason,
this is-
I'm gonna message you.
The things that he pulled from another world, do they talk?
I mean, they can. They're not talking. I mean, they make kind of grumbly sound. OOC like abyssal.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you could try to talk to him if you wanted to.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Okay. I think that covers everybody. All right.
Robin will turn back to Anne and walk over there, since she asked a question. I'm assuming that was out loud.
Anne will probably walk up and like.
Oh yeah, because this has all been to get her home, and then she's like, "I'm staying here." Oh dang!
Yeah,
the drama.
to rebuild
the
the
drama.
land.
So the two shorts back here, they don't have any popcorn, but they wish they did. They're just like watching. They're just watching. These
do you mean
guys,
staying here?
they also wish they had popcorn. They're just watching.
Robin pulls out from her one remaining token from a bag of popcorn. No.
I still have my one remaining one too.
Alas, we do not have a microwave in Barovia.
No. No. Robin will say to Anne, I'm sorry. We've needed to talk about this, but I don't know that I can go back.
Why not? All of us, between the two of us, the one that needs to go back is you. You still have family down there.
She's gonna look around the room. She's gonna see Irina. She's gonna see Taylor.
Supposed to see a Taylor Swift concert with Taylor.
Yeah.
You did promise me you'd do that.
She's gonna say, I mean, I would love to see a Taylor Swift concert with Taylor. And with you, Anne, and but I also, there's all those people up in Krezik, and the kids, and all the people here who have been lost for so long.
Take them with us. Something.
That's kind of what I'm saying is, I don't think I can leave until I know how to do that. And I don't think we're just going to be able to kill a vampire god here and then magically teleport a couple thousand people
And then
back to Earth.
What's those people? People that they, Irenia and
Sani.
yeah, those people. Can't we just take everybody and leave? Leave this place here and be done with it? This place is horrible. And in
Rob-
desperation looks at Strahd and says, "Don't they work for you? Can't you just tell them to do that?"
I already promised that you could all leave. I even offered to let you leave. Nothing has changed. Miss Keller is bound to these lands, much as I was. She has her own dark passengers.
Are they
Three,
one of the things here?
to be precise. Oh no. They were what you faced at the Circles of Stones. They were defeated, but they could never be destroyed, much as the creatures imprisoned here. They are eternal. They must always exist.
But there are other powers. Positive powers. The Morning Lord and other such things we've heard spoken of here. She's gonna look at Anne again. She's gonna say, "There's work that I think I have to do here. But I definitely need you to go back."
What? Don't have anything back.
She's gonna look around. She's gonna say, "I'm gonna need you to take care of Taylor and introduce her to the world." She's gonna look over at Wayne. She's gonna say, Wayne and Jason are gonna have to fit back into society somehow. But look, once you get back, there's gonna be a whole lot of work to do, and family isn't always the people that you're related to. You've gone through a lot here, and I think the bonds that we have are stronger than space and time and all of that kind of thing.
And you're part of that. That's why. Very, very hard. You're gonna look around. Taylor, Jason, Wayne. It's gonna be really hard to leave you behind.
Robin's going to he's just going to kind of grab Anne into a hug, and she's going to say, "Let's figure it out on the other side of all this. There's a lot of unknowns."
And you hear this response from your cousin that you have kind of made like your talisman, like your reason for denying the powers of Great Tarhak, the five-headed destroyer, for going on when you were just warned the fuck out. When you didn't want to take another step further, they were the reason. Like, you kept going, and they have given you an answer that is kind of the same answer that Strahd gave her.
Anne's gonna put her hands on your shoulder, Robin, like push you away gently, getting out of the hug. Step back, and kind of punch the wall.
Robin's going to want to say something, but doesn't really know what to say to make it any better, so she's just going to kind of watch her walk off.
You're gonna, I guess Wayne would probably hear this under Anne's breath.
Irenia says, "Wait, couldn't the Vistani, like, take us to a Taylor Swift concert and the movies, and then just bring us back here when we're done, and we could do both things, and everyone could be happy." And she grabs Strahd's arm in front of everybody and says, "Strahd, this Taylor Swift, she is apparently an amazing singer. We could go to her concert together."
Robin will
Strahd stares ahead.
Robin will quickly check what Victor is doing.
Victor
Wayne, who is not a sorry,
no, go for it.
Wayne, who was not a Swiftie before and does not have any plans of becoming a Swiftie, doesn't know what's more horrifying: the fact that Taylor Swift is inescapable even in other realms, or whether the fact that Irenia is willingly taking up arm in arm with Strahd.
Yeah, I mean, Victor looks like he's a smart guy, and he looks like he's kind of put a lot of this together. But man, like, you definitely can feel that broken heart from any given distance. But Irenia, trying to kind of lighten the mood in between these two demons after you fought two gods and somebody else teamed up with one, is prattling on and on about going to the movies and like, what movie should we see first, and do you think Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be at the movie theater, and she's just going on and on about it. Taylor, you hear a voice in your head. It sounds alien and frightening, and it says, "I too would like to go to the Taylor Swift concert."
Does he sound anime as fuck? I'm kidding. Taylor pays it no mind.
Okay.
She starts heading to the door, but when she passes Irenia, she says, "I don't think this story ends with everyone being happy." And she looks at Strahd with disgust on her face, and she heads to the door. She gives Robin the same look. Gives Strahd. And when she walks past Wayne, she grabs his hand. It pulls him.
Okay.
Taylor, I don't think we should go up the steps because, something could jump out at us.
I've been up these steps like 100 times. It's
I'm
been
not
my
as
fun
fast
time.
as you. I'm an elf, but I'm not as fast as you.
She's walking slow for you.
Oh, so you guys splitting the party with no Xanther? Loving it, loving it. Okay.
So, Robin, are you ready? We've wasted enough time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Strahd says, I will have the demons follow behind us, where their poison cannot harm you. They will cover the rear. As the Smalls walk past Strahd, Eloise says, "Did you have to summon demons?" And he looks down at her, and she says, "It's just of all the places to summon them, it has to be destroying you to keep them under control." And he stares down at her. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about us. And he just keeps staring at her. And then she says, "Fine. Fine."
And
All right.
This door and says Xanther.
Oh, to close it? Nice. Well, wait. How did you find... Never mind. I don't want to know.
He's not here to tell. He's not here to.
How did you learn the password?
Well, when she got her, her true intelligence back.
Oh,
Working
nice,
together.
nice. All right. Yeah. Grab you guys as you head up the stairs.
Are these skulls back?
Well, yes.
I mean, they were back
That's
when we came down. Remember?
Yeah.
We just walked past them and Xanther had.
Yeah,
had
but we had
I walk past
we
them
had our
with
tour guide
Wayne,
with us.
and I
Yeah.
say, Xantha.
Yeah. They start cackling and I guess roll into initiative because they don't got
Oh,
listen to
shit.
you. Yeah. That's why I was worried you guys were wandering off on your own. All right, let me clear this map. Let's see.
Did Ann not take the same stairs?
We were still down. We were coming
Yeah,
behind
I'm
you
sure.
guys.
Man, these poor demons are having to squeeze through the hallway. It's gonna take them forever to catch up. Poor babies. They didn't want to be here. Nobody wants. Not even demons want to go to Baroque. They're like, put me back in the abyss. All right. So let's see. Where does Taylor's miniature end up?
I went up the stairs. I
I
used
know.
the T navigation
Oh,
to
you
go
could
up
have.
there, and then I saw the room with the burning skulls, and I stopped.
You're doesn't look like you're on the map that I'm on.
I think you might have gotten rid of me.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
back.
okay. Oh, no. All
Oh,
right.
now there's
All
two
right.
of me.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yep, the three skulls would be back. And yeah, I mean, you would say Xanther, they would start cackling maliciously, and they would roll themselves into initiative. Wayne, your terrible curse of going first is a part of your personality, not a part of your body. So that would still
Okay.
be in play. So we'll kind of roll everybody into a initiative real quick. We'll do a Wayne goes first. But honestly, we are at 10 as we're rolling into this. I think you guys will be fine, but as we've learned, even the lowliest monster can land a devastating critical. Even a cart can
Yeah.
destroy a foot. So we'll have
I mean,
to.
I think if
Yeah.
it is just Taylor and Wayne, we both have evasion, so it'd be pretty relaxed. But if everyone's here, then
Well, we could
people will
say that
get
you
hurt.
guys are. Yeah, I mean, we could say that you guys are much further ahead than everybody else, but it seemed like once they saw you guys leaving, they kind of got their shit together. But if you guys want to go to, we'll say at least one round without everybody, I'm okay with that. All right.
It's up to you, Wayne. I don't want to put you in 3 fireballs without.
Too late. You already did.
All right. So Wayne, you're up first.
All right. Wait, am I all the way in the back by the stinky? Yeah, I am.
No, what?
You're right
You're right here.
Well, I've got 2 tokens on the then.
Oh, Taylor must have teleported you up with Taylor. I don't know. All right, there you go.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
You got
I
another
still
one.
have magical guns and magical bullets.
Wait,
Yeah,
can you not
everything's
see?
black for me.
All right. Hold on,
No,
hold
I can
on.
see. I can see.
I'm
Hold on.
still on the
That's
map with.
that's because you guys. That's because you guys use the teleporters.
It looked like they were there to be used.
Yeah, like the teleporters are great if like I was a AI, but I'm a human being. I can't actually run 2 fucking maps at the same time because I can't see both maps at the same time. It's the dumbest thing in the whole world to have the teleporters operatable by the players. Like it just doesn't make any fucking sense at all why it would be set up like that. Sorry, Benios. I'm just calling it out there. But
18.
all right.
It's all black.
Yeah, I can see like
And a
the
wall
2
or something.
auras and then a wall.
Oh,
And
weird.
then-
Well, there's no lights back there. That could be part of it. Yeah. All right. Listen, you're not in this fight anyways. Just enjoy it. Just close your eyes. Go in the theater of the mind.
Can you
All right.
Can you throw a camera down there for stream?
Oh my gosh. All right, fine. All right. All right. Yeah, that's why you guys can't see. There's no lights in that hallway. So if you don't have dark vision, you wouldn't be able to see. Okay. Let's see. Wayne, you're up first. You attacked with your gun. 13's gonna hit. I'm assuming you're shooting at Feverish.
Yep.
All right, so 18. They aren't able to shield out of it. So yeah, they're gonna take 13. And then.
All right. I'll keep shooting.
Okay. 13. They will be able to shield out of it. All right. 28. They cannot shield out of that. They take 16 damage. Okay, they're pretty busted, but still going.
All right. Well, that's all Wayne's got. Shoot. I guess I'm just gonna start moving away.
Okay. There is a
Crap,
door
I can't-
there.
Yeah. Gonna try and that cover. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Feverish is gonna steal. Going once. Going twice.
I mean, does Taylor
Alright.
have anything to steal with or no?
I don't. No,
Okay.
it's alright.
Sorry.
No,
No
it's okay. I asked for this.
All right. So this Feverish Flame Skull says, "Oh, I remember you. You're the quick one. Dodge this." And it is going to cast a 2nd level magic missile at you. Here we go. For 13 points of force damage total. And then it will fly 20 feet up. Cackling maniacally as it does so. Alright. I guess it'll also fly over here a bit. There we go.
Taylor will run up to this one.
Okay.
We'll do a rake. Here is the first attack. Sure. Oh, I'm still rolling
Ooh.
blind.
Okay. Let's see. It is a critical hit. Alright. 25 damage plus.
It doesn't need to worry about the one.
Okay.
It does need to make a DC 15 con save.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Is it a magical effect, the con save? I guess it's coming from a magic
It's
item.
magic item.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Then it passes, and it gains temp HP.
Right.
Alright.
Next attack.
Oh wait, I gotta check for a critical effect though on this here skull. Let's see.
Cracked skull.
Correct. I mean that's an
Oh,
option.
it does still do the 2d10.
Okay.
So we'll take that 11.
Torn
I don't know.
tendon. Oh man, he doesn't have any tendons though.
I don't know. It has tendons in its jaw, probably. Would those dice be doubled? Because of the crit?
For the staff of withering.
Yeah.
Where does it?
It
Let me see.
says deal an extra 2d10 necrotic damage to the target.
All right. On a hit, it deals damage, and you can expend an extra 2d10, one charge to deal an extra 2d10 damage to the target. Sure.
Yeah, I'll just click it again.
Okay. All right. So that's 23. Well, how many times are you clicking it? You got the 2d10
no, that
up
was the
here,
crit
2d10
yeah,
in there.
That was the crit damage, the crit dice. This was a crit? That's what I was asking. So I hit it once for crit. It deals 2d10. So we double dice. Right? For crit.
Yeah. Isn't the crit already up here, the 25? And then you dealt another 2d10, which you rolled here, and then another 2d10, which you rolled here? Or did I roll that
Well, it
one?
would have been 40-10 for the crit, is what I was saying.
I follow you.
So the
What's missing here is that first
right.
attack right there is the 2d10 from the necrotic, and you're not your attack damage. You smack.
Okay,
That's why we're gonna confuse.
I'm so confused right now. I'm confused too.
Okay, you dealt damage.
Okay, so it's a D10. The staff is a D10. So it crit, so it rolled 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 2d10 from the necrotic would be 40-10 because it was crit. And that's where the other 2d10 came from. So the first one's weapon damage, the second one's the magical effect from expending a charge. Am I crazy?
No, it works like Smite. You're fine. Just keep going. I've calculated the damage already. All right, 26 is gonna hit.
I spent another charge.
All right, that one is destroyed. As it's destroyed, goes off in a fireball. Give me a dex save. All right, no damage.
All right,
and then
over to this one, I'm a double flurry. Flurry, usability, flurry. I'm going quick, I swear.
Okay, so the 17 isn't gonna hit because of shield.
I'll boost it one.
Okay. All right, then it's a. This one also is destroyed. Dexterity save. All right. 14 against the skull is going to be enough. No damage.
Okay.
All right, and with one skull remaining, you run over there.
Yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement to get under it and pass to win.
And that is where we'll end for the night and for the next 2 weeks. All right. No session next week. I would say that tops you have 2 sessions left in the campaign. So, I guess get your affairs in order and whatnot. I don't think there's any interruption of service other than not playing next week. So looking at the calendar, let's see. That would be August 8th. Would be more than likely the last session of the campaign. Okay. Quick announcements. There's no vodcast tomorrow night either, because I actually have stuff going on. And then maybe we'll do a vodcast next Friday. I don't know. Games as normal up until Thursday of next week. Then I won't be running or playing any games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I believe that following Monday. So games would then resume maybe that following Tuesday, the 6th, with Strength of Thousands. Is that right? No. Wow. Okay. Dang. Maybe I have the math wrong here. No, Tuesday the 30th would be when games resume. Yeah. So we would, yeah, because I'm not playing until the on the 29th and the 30th. Okay. But yeah, anybody else have any announcements before we adjourn? Oh, all right. I really liked all that that role play there at the end of the session, kind of bringing it all up to the surface, the expectations, both known and hidden, of all the different characters, kind of boiling to the surface there. Should be very interesting to see how the rest of the campaign plays out. I am very curious how it will end for each of the PCs and NPCs involved. So, yeah, I hope somebody gets a good ending. We'll see what happens.
I
That
guess,
seems
is it-
unlikely, but sure.
Someone.
I don't like. Is this the type of campaign where we make epilogues or no? I don't know if we know what's gonna happen.
I would say that there's so many unpredictable things that you could maybe have a couple of epilogues planned out for your character and just, like explore possibilities in your own headspace. But
If you're
I think,
interested,
yeah.
I mean, we could maybe do it like we did Odyssey, where we met up the next week and did epilogues.
I mean, yeah, we'll see how timing goes, because
Yeah,
I mean,
that's good for everyone.
it could go really fast, or it could be like really drawn out. I mean, it really just depends on how quickly everything kind of falls into place one way or the other. I will say this is the kind of campaign where, like, if you die in like the final encounter, like, I mean, that's
There's
very
no
much
epilogue.
yeah, that's very on brand for this campaign, for you to just not get an epilogue, just, well, fucking died. So do keep that in mind. Like, going into these last few encounters, it's going to be, what the dice say is what the dice say, and I mean, there it is. You are in a place of power. There are, of course, ways around death, but perhaps you've seen that those solutions aren't always worth the price. So, but we'll find out. And then probably take like 2 weeks from the end of this campaign before starting kobolds, and then or 2 or 3 weeks, depends. I'll post the information for you guys first, and then you guys will have time to make a decision if you want to even play kobolds or not. And then I'll post an ad to fill the remaining spots of anybody that isn't interested in playing kobolds, and then that'll be what takes this spot probably in September-ish. So,
Do you have an idea how long kobolds will take?
kobolds only runs to level 6, I believe, 6 or 7. I don't actually know, because it's going to be a small sandbox, and then all of the milestones are going to just be abstract goals that can be achieved a number of different ways. And so if you come up with really clever solutions, it will advance things quickly. If you don't, it could take longer. If you kind of create more problems, then that would also kind of extend it a little bit. In my experience, I would say it would be less than a year for sure. It would be less than a year for sure. Because I feel like Pathfinder moves pretty quick, and then a milestone focused sandbox, again, like if you come up with like fast, clever solutions, it would move things along very quickly.
Single
So-
book, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
even the hardcover book is embarrassingly thin. Like so thin, I don't
It's
know
like
why they
what?
made a hardcover of the book.
220, something like that. 250.
What? The length of the book?
Yeah.
I got it on the shelf right here. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's 125 pages long.
Oh, okay.
That includes the
Yeah.
open game license at the back of the book.
Yeah. I guess 28 sessions.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very long. But I do think it'll be pretty fun. So, yep. But I'll include the estimated length like in the ad bit for the game as well, so you guys can make a more informed decision.
Speaking of milestone, any milestone?
For what? What'd you guys do?
Killed some guns, Rahadim.
Well, I guess technically you did kill Rahadin. The gods are side content.
I know. I just needed something to put in front
Pat in the
before I
back.
softballed Rahadim in there.
Let's see. Yeah, he's a mini milestone, Rahadin. All right. So that puts you up to, what is that? 10 mini milestones? Yeah. So you now have a second mini milestone now after level 9. Okay. So yeah, you're at 2.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some sleep. Hope everybody has a good night, good weekend, and I'll see you guys, I don't know, in person next week, or on the Discord.
Night,
Hey.
Crash.
Yep.
Like,
There's the game.